yourself. Smile. Smile more. Hi guys.
Hello everyone.
We're Daddy and Miss Freeze, aka Amarachi. She's looking at me like, where's that coming from? Now, Amarachi has not been with us for a while because she doesn't like shouting. And she believes that you guys don't let her talk because you're always shouting. So can we keep the shouting down to the Amarachi? Tell them yourself. You're embarrassed. Please. Just for today. You know me, I know how to shout. You shout, I shout. We shout. She, don't shout. Shout, not shout. Shout, shout. No, 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 no. So, all right. Okay. So, yesterday we were talking. We started, actually, the day before yesterday, we started a very intense conversation about JAPA. Now, where's the best place to JAPA to? So, we've started like a mini series. I don't think you guys can see my eyes well. So, let me put on some light so you guys can see me. I don't like the way I'm looking in this video. So let's have this here. Louis, what do you think? It's nicer, right? So we started the conversation. UK people don't do Canada don't drag on us since yesterday. So welcome, 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 UK people. We're live on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Someone said, Daddy Freeze, you have poor lighting. It's better now. I don't like the light in my eye. That's why I can actually have really bright lighting because I have this really cool device. So I can have very bright lightning, but it stresses my eyes. So I want to be on for at least 2 hours. So I don't want anything that will just stress me too much. So let's just have it here. What do you think of this? This is cool.
Yeah, it's better.
Amarachi doesn't like my watch, by the way. She believes the orange strap is a bit too much. Tell them.
I believe it's too bright.
So what color would you have liked it to be?
$1 color.
Like?
Black, navy blue, emerald green.
Emerald green? Yeah. All right, my old Cartier Santos, I told you the story. There was no water. Oh, can you see? Live restricted for some audiences. TikTok, I was drinking Coke Zero. Coke Zero. Coke. Don't restrict my live. Coke Zero. That's what I was drinking. Coke Zero. If you click on it, submit feedback. My life does not contain the content mentioned in this notice.
So you can't drink.
You can't drink anything. Okay, you look good on that TikTok live. So please, Coke Zero, that's what it was. I'll be turning off the camera when I want to take a sip of my drink. Make TikTok no use their wallet by person. Double click the screen, pop my mother. You can have a restriction. Oh, thank you for sending me all those gifts. Restriction on TikTok.
Someone said emerald green would be good as well.
Emerald green will be good.
Yeah.
Live restricted for some audiences. I've told you it was Coke Zero. It was not alcohol. It was Coke Zero. But don't you like the... So I left it in my sink and I forgot the tap on. So they were fixing some of the pipes in the estate and we went out. And by the time I came, it had been sitting in the sink. It had a brown strap originally. It has a blue strap. It came with two straps. But because I have two of the watches, they both came with a strap each. Then I bought the rubber. I have a blue rubber strap for it. So I ordered that afterwards. So it came, and then they both have metal straps. So you can put the metal on it. So I came back and my beautiful brown watch had been soaked inside dirty water for like 2 hours. I tried to clean the strap, and it now looked faded. It wasn't working. So I just painted it orange. Yeah, silly me. I like silly things. So that's not why we're here. The conversation has been, and I said this yesterday. A lot of people will argue, a lot of people will quarrel. I said every single person who leaves Nigeria to go to Canada, specifically Canada, goes there out of poverty. My take, you might disagree with me. Because if you had money, you will not go to somewhere where in winter you'll be looking for your car with shovel. Canada is not particularly beautiful. One guy was on my live yesterday, said Kenya is more beautiful than Canada. 100%. Cape Town is more beautiful than Canada. Cluj-Napoca in Romania is more beautiful than Canada. You understand? Canada is like poor man's New York. Toronto is like poor man's New York. So, you suppose call me back. Eh? See this man, where they call So Berekon. Ever since he buy Rolls Royce, he not get respect for his elders again. I don't report Soso give the whole world. Ever since Soso count money like this, go buy Rolls Royce. To call person, come begin the hard Soso. If you want call you in phone, go shock him. I don't report him. So back to what I was saying here. Cape Town in South Africa is more beautiful. Monaco is more beautiful than Canada. Someone is saying lie. Who they tell him? Is Kenya? Is South Africa? Is what is it called? Canada more beautiful than Kenya? Is it really more beautiful? Canada, the Ontario, not like Detroit. Nobody they go Detroit. Say you they relocate, go Detroit. If no be say you want use. You know that what I'm saying is true. Amara, and you don't agree with me.
I can't really say
You've not been to Canada. Okay. Anyway, you know that what I'm telling you is true. When you have money, when I say it's a poverty-based decision, it means what is poverty associated with? Lack of choice. A poor man, a rich man will wake up and decide that he wants to eat pizza and order a pizza. A poor man will eat what's available. A rich man can wake up in the morning. No, Ajegunle is not better than Canada. Let's not take it. Lagos is bubbly and Lagos is nice. But infrastructure-wise and beauty-wise, I would not say Lagos is more beautiful than Canada. I would not say that. That would be unfair. But Cape Town is more beautiful than Canada. 500%. You can't even argue it. If you argue it, Canada is where is beautiful in Canada? Niagara Falls, finish. Please, where is beautiful in Canada? Canada is just there. It's like Detroit. It's like New Jersey. Then the nice part is like poor man's Canary Wharf. Or poor man's New York. Vancouver. There is nothing in Vancouver. Forget all the... Okay, let me tell you beautiful places that nobody can argue about in this world. Rome. Monaco. Amsterdam. Cape Town. I'm thinking. Really beautiful places. Venice. Portugal. Dubai. Singapore. The French Riviera. Jiga, you know, go better for you. Coming all the way from Cannes through Nice, all the way down to Monaco. Hey! Anybody wait till you say Canada, they're beautiful. We never travel before for in life. And when they travel go ghetto places. I don't even forget that Riviera. Hey! That's one of the most beautiful. Baba, if you sit down for Nice, for the park, facing the airport, the end of the airport is in, you go see the plane like say it won't fall for water. As you just be seeing the plane approaching the water, then next thing you see the plane landing. Hong Kong. to an extent. Tokyo, Singapore, Barbados, Jamaica, Maldives. These are all New York, Las Vegas, Miami. These are beautiful places. Canada not follow for. Now because say Lagos not fine too much because we get our personal problem. You get the way Lagos go improve. Lagos will begin the drag beauty with Canada. London, yes. Cairo, I'm not sure about Cairo. Denmark, yes. Afghanistan is beautiful to people like Made Man You. So if you say Canada is beautiful, you never waka for your life. Now poverty, now still poverty. Because you the Jigga, see where Jigga talk the French Riviera. Oh goodness. Cannes, where did they do film festival every year? As in just follow that Riviera like that. Just they follow and come from Cannes all the way through Nice. Baba. Ah man. Abuja is almost on Canada's level, if not some parts of Abuja say better past Canada. Amsterdam, Seychelles, Austria. We don't talk south of France now, ain't be the Riviera where we they talk. South of France now is one of the most beautiful places in the world. One of the most beautiful places on earth is that Riviera. Ah, that place no normal. Oh. So, Monaco, Nice, Cannes, Saint Raphael, Saint-Tropez. Hey! Saint-Tropez. Sorry. Jigga, once again, Yawaka. See where Saint-Tropez. You don't ever hear of Saint-Tropez for your life. You can't have heard it because poverty is your problem. Now Canada is the wrong go. Saint-Tropez, hey Mugbe, those are places where rich people go. You don't go there if you are running away from Nigeria to JAPA to where you will get papers. You go there when you have arrived in your life. Someone say Europe fine. Europe, Davos, that's another nice place. Santorini, Italy. Oh! When you wake up, say Canada is beautiful, just know say na Ajegunle you dey live for Nigeria. Because you get where you go even come from Lagos. You don't go look at us, you just look and say, okay, it's okay. Switzerland is the Alps. Is it the Alps we want to talk about? Is it St. Moritz? Switzerland is it Zurich? Switzerland? Someone said Daddy Freeze is biased. Please, out of these places I've mentioned, mention one place that Canada is finer than. And mention the place in Canada that is finer than Saint-Tropez, that is finer than Maldives, that is finer than Santorini, that is finer than Frankfurt, that is finer than Glasgow. Mention the place in Canada. Canada is a second-hand country. Leave everything alone. Lisbon, God, as in Geneva, oh God. Vancouver, Timeo, they leave this Vancouver called Bankuni. Vancouver, Ghanaian people, they chop. You've eaten Vancouver before? How do you think of it? Don't even try it because we are cooking it again. I have to tell you more. My best food in the world is Vancouver. Edinburgh is beautiful. Vienna, Austria, oh God. All those places where they drive motor go from Romania. Let me tell you, in my opinion, Budapest, Hungary is better than anywhere in Canada. Madrid, Malaga. How am I being biased into your alone? How am I being biased? Where in Canada is finer than Saint-Tropez or Brussels? or even Sydney, or even Bucharest. Where is that place in that Canada? Canada is just there. Doha, God bless you. Doha. Doha is one of the finest places in the world. Doha. Yes, baby freeze. Doha be like paradise. Now Daniela go gist you about Daniela no gist you about Doha.
Yeah, she did.
Doha, Eyawireni. You dey compare where? Ghetto of Canada. Doha. Baba, when they fly enter Doha, you go see house where they do like cigarette. As in, you will see a level of architecture you have never seen in your life. Forget Dubai. Doha, senior Dubai. Anybody that tells you Canada is fine, just know that they are abroad, no pass Canada, Lagos. They just go that Canada, go, they begin, they hustle. Small time, they'll go visit their family for Texas or Detroit. Baba, they never even go ordinary Las Vegas. You know, anybody, you know what's at the talk. Someone say Doha is beautiful, make we no lie. Doha is one of the most beautiful places on earth. Saint-Tropez is one of the most beautiful places on earth. Singapore is one of the most beautiful places on earth. I don't hear you. Misha, they go Canada this year. Now poverty, they carry you go. Me too, they go Canada this year, go visit. Because I get family there. Florida is, now you they talk. Miami. LA, this LA we just born, finish. Beverly Hills. Aye, those are beautiful places. New York, as New York, they crazy rich. New York is still a beautiful place. Switzerland. Costa Rica. So, a guy came yesterday and said something. He said people that go to Canada is because of poverty. Because you don't have the choice to go anywhere else. And why do I agree with that narrative? Why do I agree with that narrative? Because Canada is hard life. It's not soft life. It's not like Mexico. I say Mexico. It's not like Monaco. I beg your pardon. Monaco has soft life. Monaco not get... I've not been to Saudi Arabia, but I agree that Saudi Arabia should be more beautiful than Canada. But I've not been to Saudi Arabia. You see, when you have money in life, the first thing money buys you is choice. You will not see Monaco and see Canada and decide that it is Canada you want to go to. You will not see, if you carry, I say this, if you have $5 million, that paper that they will give you quickly in Canada, they will give it to you as quickly in America. The reason why you don't have that paper in America, you didn't have it quickly, is because, which route? What do they call those people that run away? What do they call them? Those immigrants. Not be study route. Those ones who they say they won't buy them for Nigeria. Asylum. Yeah. Not be asylum you use go. When you use asylum go, your paper go take now. But when you go there, $5 million put on for ground, say, I want to buy property in Florida. Baba, America will they call you, they come. Because you are going to pay their taxes. It is you they want. They want you to come and shop in their country. They want you to come and spend money and pay their VAT. That paper, you will get it and you will get it quickly. You and your whole family. Bring $5 million down, cash. You will enter America as a G. That same America way, no, you cannot have $5 million and it's Canada you want to go and be staying. You know that this thing I'm telling you is true. The reason why you're in Canada is because you did not have a choice. Okay, many parts of Europe don't speak English and you want to be in an English-speaking place so you not feel left out. They speak English in Las Vegas. They speak English in California. They speak English in New York. They speak English New York, where you rent 1-bedroom flat, 1 bedroom for $10,000 a month. Not a year, a month. One. It depends on where you are in New York. Now only white will be from Monaco. Now only white, Papa. Oh, this jigger too sabi Monaco. As in Monaco. That Monaco not big past Lekki. Very small place. Lekki too big, safe. Monaco not big past Lekki phase 1. Maybe like the whole of Lekki phase 1. Now so Monaco be. I know everywhere for that Monaco. Monaco. Then leave the beauty. They'll now come and see the cars. They say one guy failed brake. Now he jammed 6 motor. Waiting with the motorway. Jam 2 Rolls Royce, 2 Ferrari, 1 Lambo, 1 Bentley, and 1 Porsche. Monaco. When you go early in the morning, I was working with a company that sent me to cover the Monaco Film Festival. So I was in Monaco, and it was right behind the what do they call it? The Monte Carlo Casino. So I used to enter the train. I was staying in Nice. So early, they don't have airports in Monaco. So you land in Nice. If you have money, you use helicopter to go to Monaco. If you not get money, you go by road or by train. So me, I used to go by train. So I would all wake up early in the morning, go to the train station, take the train station was about 40. The train's about 45 minutes, if I'm correct, from Nice to Monaco. Once I get to Monaco, I don't sabi the road that time very well. So once I get to Monaco, I just get off the train, come out at the train station, and start walking to the venue. I always like getting there early so that by the time my oga comes, I go down the fit deliver to am say this now waiting we don't do. So as I did come one day, I went. There's one place that they sell seafood opposite the Monte Carlo Casino. You have lobsters, point and kill lobsters. So I went there for breakfast in the morning. While I was eating, I just saw somebody arrive with the latest Ferrari then. The latest Ferrari then was 458 Spider. So as the guy came there, they collected his key. He went into the casino. They parked the 458 in front of the. In no reach 15 minutes, one guy just came with a Lambo SVJ. They don't carry in Ferrari, go up and park him for one corner, put the SVJ in front of the club. The next thing, 2 guys came in 2 Bugatti Veyrons. 2 together. Whoom. They now parked the 2 Bugattis in front of. In only 30 minutes, one guy just showed up with a Koenigsegg. They don't carry the 2 Bugatti, go park for one corner, come put the Koenigsegg in front of the Monte Carlo Casino. For you to enter that Monte Carlo Casino, I think you are going to gamble $1 million. Baba, Monaco. Canada now. When they talk of places where you have rich people, Canada now, poor people they there. See, this kind of cars where they talk about it, you feel live for Canada 10 years, you know, see them. You feel they wake up, they go your office, they drive, you know, go see. Where you want to see Koenigsegg for Canada. Unless they carry them and go there, go do rally. Those cars, just go and sit down in front of the Monaco Monte Carlo Casino. You will see them every day. You go see them every day. Somebody say, Monaco is not for economic migrants. What makes you an economic migrant? Poverty. Please explain it to them. They don't get it. Monaco now for flex. So what I said is, poor people go to Canada. Because if you have money, you will flex in Monaco. You will go to Santorini in Italy. If okay, you don't like Italian, you will go to Saint-Tropez. You will go to Geneva. These are places you will go to if you had money. Somebody say Nigeria is messed up. What is not true? Nobody leaves Nigeria. Say you not get family for Canada and then you want go do holiday for Canada. Wait till you want go see snow. You want go see snow. Now waiting they hungry you be that. I don't tell you say in your life, if there's somebody that used to come to my platform and you don't see them again, don't ask me for them. Any day you do, you collect rapture. Somebody you collect quick rapture now. Monaco. There is life there. So somebody say Monaco is where you go to for vacation. Okay. Where you want to live. You want to live in a place that the weather is nice. Like Rome. Rome has nice weather. They don't have harsh winters. You understand? Why will you want to go and be living where you be looking for your kind size snow? Tell me. If you had a choice, now, there are some people who are looking for certain research facilities that are only available in Canada. That's different. But you are running away from Nigeria and you have money. Why will you choose suffering? Why will you choose hard life? Somebody just sent me 1,000 stars. And for me, promise, O'Shea, go to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. Bottom left-hand corner, you see how to buy my stars. We are going in hard today. So when the argument was UK or Canada, first of all, UK is near Nigeria. I can breeze in and breeze out. I've said this story before. There was a day me and one comedian were going for an event in the UK. We just landed in the UK early morning. We're supposed to do media tour that day, and the event was the next day evening. The comedian just got a call. So we've been looking for you. It was one company in Nigeria. They needed him as MC. He said he's in London. They said, please, in God's name, that they will buy him a ticket, that he should come back to Nigeria. That the MD said it is him and they've been looking for him, blah, 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 blah. The MD said if not for him, they are not doing the event. The MD was upset. So they were ready to buy his ticket, business class, come back to Nigeria that day. Say, as he just did land, make he go back. Say, and it was about 6 a.m. Any flight where in see, may just call them. Say they go buy the ticket then and there, go begin come back. So while he was talking about, the guy said, Freeze, come and see my life. See what thing they say make we do. They come here and say, you there with Daddy Freeze? We've been looking for him. His phone has been off. Now he give me the phone. Now I talk to the guy. They say, yes, we need you as the MC. Blah, blah, blah. I say, me and this guy just enter. They say, no problem. Make una just turn back. Go back into the airport. Any plane where they come Nigeria, whether na British Airways, Virgin, make we just tell them the money. They go wire the money now. So make we just tell them which airline they are available. Say we are on it. People, they wait for us to pick us to go do the media tour for the event where we go do for London. We begin look at ourselves. They say we should not worry. Say the event is this night. Once we are done, first flight, last flight that night, we will use it and come back. So make we just come, just show face for the event. The event will close by 10. It was a 7 to 10 event. That if we leave there now, we will get there for 6 p.m. We will make it down. They will send car and escort to pick us up for the airport, clear traffic, go do the event. That by 10 o'clock, we'll be on our way back to the airport. Waiting we do. We came out, gave our bag to the people and explained that we have an emergency in Nigeria. We have to go back, but we'll be back for the event. We are just sorry we cannot do the media tour. If they're not agreeing, we'll refund them the money. So we already refund them their money. Those people say, no, okay. They were first unhappy about it. So we now collected our bags because we now did not want to start going with bags. We just took checking luggage, put in a few clothes in there, and moved back. That's so we come back Niger. You understand? That's so we come back Niger. As we land for the airport, they pick us up for the airport. We went straight to the event. We buyed the event. Our experience was part of what we used to. Everybody was in tatters and as in they were laughing. It was such a fun event. 10 o'clock like this, the car they wait for us. We went back, got to the airport by like 11:15. No when did they move with wow. The flight was 11:59. By 6 a.m. we're back in London. Can you do that in Canada? That is 13 hours away. If to say in Canada we don't miss that event. So we're able to do 2 events back to back because of London. What am I saying about this? London is very close to Nigeria, and London is very close to most parts of Africa, and London is close to Europe. So that's one of the advantages of London. Now, personally, London has a, what is it called? a heartbeat. Canada just did a very morose country. London get heartbeat. London they, if I not go London in a year, I not go feel good. So for me, London versus Canada, if I had money, I would go to London. I would live in London. If I didn't have money, I'll go to Canada because I'm making an economic choice. Those are my thoughts. Over to you. Then we open up the phone line. London or Canada?
I think London.
Why?
I've been to London before.
You've been to London. London or America? You've been to America, you've been to London.
I think America.
You think America?
Yes.
Me too. If I were to choose London or America, I think it would be America. For me too, it would be America. America is America senior, London, make we know lie. But today the conversation is not about London and America. The conversation is about UK or Canada. Someone say she go choose Yankee. Most people will. Someone say, but JAPA is mostly an economic move, or am I getting it wrong? You are 100% correct. So what we are trying to do is we are trying to let JAPA people not start feeling like they are now in Canada. The reason why you are in Canada is because you cannot go anywhere else or you cannot go anywhere better. Someone said no one will choose London over America. It depends on where in America. I will choose London over Detroit. I will choose London over New Jersey. I will not choose London over New York. So, pop my money gun if you're watching on TikTok. Double click the screen, pop that money gun, share the video. If you're watching on YouTube, super chat, super stickers, and super likes. And guys, I want you all to go to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. Bottom left-hand corner, you will see how to buy my stars. So Canada versus UK is the conversation today. Try not to bring America into it because you know America will win everybody. So let's just leave America. America has its own day. Where the winner of the world now go face America. Someone says, I have lived in Europe, but I chose America finally. Today is London or Canada, UK or Canada. That's the conversation. So if you are in Canada, raise your hand or send me a request. If you are in London, raise your hand or send me a request. They don't run. They don't yak the guy we say, now poor people, they go Canada. Instead of me, they see the reason. You see, people will always argue. Canada don't cast. UK is okay for now. Let me send a request. Send me request, oh. Somebody say Canada passport come before Yankee. Now poverty they worry you. Baba, I get Romanian passports. I don't need visa to the most important parts of the world. You understand what I'm saying? Just that I have a Romanian passport. Something as simple as that. Where Canada passport will carry you go, where America passport no will carry you go, they not pass like 3 or 4 places. And they are not major places. So who wants to come in here? So we are bringing in people. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. At that level, once your passport don't begin to enter many countries, you've already succeeded. See your mom's picture. Why are you laughing? It has come in approval letter with a picture. This life, not just balance. Seated. Oh goodness, they got the date wrong. Look at me. How do I look? Foolish. Try. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Where's everybody?
They ran away.
Babe,
But I still have it.
check your email. Your letter with your picture has come out. Oh yeah. Someone say minus 36 degrees. Make una come around too. So my brother, calling all the way from Canada. Tell us, how is Canada treating you right now? Someone say you want to check. Forget GDP. Baba, Ojulo Monto Yonu. Canada not fine. No, leave them. Omo, UK, this is your opportunity to redeem yourselves. Hey, Mama. How are you doing? Where are you?
Hey, Daddy Freeze, how are you?
Very well, thank you. Where
Hi,
are you?
Angel.
Hi.
What part of the world are you in? Bros, we can't tie down my page. Press X. So,
Oh, okay.
Not you, not you. The other guy will just lock my page. So go ahead, my sister. What are your thoughts? What's making
Yeah,
you
it's a sister of mine that shared the live, so I don't really. She just said, "Oh, they're talking about Canada there," and then she shared the live, so that's why I'm here. So can you just kind of brief me a little bit?
So we're saying that the UK is way better than Canada. That's the argument. That people only go to Canada because they have no money to go elsewhere, and Canada is offering them what nowhere else is offering them. Bros, you dey Canada, that guy where they up. You dey Canada, abi you dey UK, abi where you dey?
Hey, bro.
Where are you in?
First of all,
Bro, I'm in Newcastle, no vex.
On your light. I mean the guy where they up. Bros, please help me press X because you know they
Hello,
contribute.
Mr. Vic.
Bro, I'm in the car, I'm driving.
Okay, Victor, not you. Brother, where they up. Just press X. Thank you very much. Okay, so Victor, the UK or Canada? Victor, if you on your inner light, we will see you well. Now you say make we bring you come. We don't bring you come now. You not gonna get light. All right, the UK or Canada? We've got somebody representing Canada, this beautiful lady here, and then we've got you, Vic, representing the UK. So, where do you think is a better place to live and why?
Daddy Face, if I can go first, I think it's better you give us the metric because
Any metric, cook up a metric. I like Canada because the sky is blue. Anything, just give us.
I can give you some similarities and I can give you some differences.
Where will you choose?
Healthcare.
Let's not make it. Where will you choose, you, and why?
Oh, me, I would definitely love to remain where I am, United Kingdom.
Okay. Do you think if you had a choice, will you relocate to Canada?
No, I wouldn't, for a few reasons.
Okay.
One, as a Nigerian, because that's a factor, it's very far from Lagos. And some of us still have to come to Nigeria to see our parents and all that. So that's a huge factor for me. I can literally just hop on the plane. I can come to Lagos in the morning and still return back to my base in the evening or at night flight.
Okay.
And nobody will know I've even left the country. UK to London to Lagos now, as it were. But if I'm in Canada, whichever city in Canada, I can't do that, and that's very important for me. So distance that's one. Two, the weather. The Canadian weather I think is one of the worst
In the world?
if you compare it to Well, if you compare it to the UK weather, since that's what we're talking about.
Mm.
Because when you say what now, you'll be counting Alaska, you'll be counting Russia.
Alaska, they wear jacket for aeroplane for Alaska.
So that's why I said let's just limit it to the two countries.
You're
to
right.
The two regions now. So if it's UK versus Canada, weather-wise, UK. Most people always think when they talk about UK, everybody thinks of London. London is just one city out of so many. So sometimes think of UK as United Kingdom, not just London. London is the capital of England, but a lot of people don't know their geography anyway. So that's not my job. But of course, they've got similarities. Healthcare, similar. They both have prime ministers. Mode of government is similar. Canada is a reflection of United Kingdom. Don't forget, the head of state is still the king. The king of where I live is still the head of state, or is it the head of Commonwealth now? And Canada is part of the Commonwealth. So they share a lot of similarities, anyways. But when it comes to where to live, I will always choose United Kingdom. Transportation as well. I don't jump on buses. At least at the freeze, you've been to my house, so I don't jump on buses like that. But if it's about transportation, I think the UK transportation system, it's more accessible. For every corner in United Kingdom, there's a bus waiting for you. If you can't take a bus, there's a train. If you don't want to take a train, taxis abound, for wherever you want to go. So I can say the same for Canada, which is in North America. And I also think Canada is kind of similar to America, because if you don't drive, it's not going to help you. So you need to drive to live in places like Canada if you want to be totally mobile. But if you don't drive in UK, you'll be fine, no matter what you earn. Our Prime Minister take buses. Our Prime Minister, my MP in Newcastle, we shop in the same shop. I've seen her jump on buses. She rides bicycles. You can't do that in Canada. So it doesn't matter.
You want to ride bicycle on top snow? Now snowmobile you go to ride.
And that it has nothing to do with class. People will say, oh, it's because they don't have money. No. I know a lot of rich people here that ride bicycles to where they do their business, and they've got money. So it's the culture, is what they try to promote, ride a bicycle, don't drive your car, or protect the environment and all that, because everything is close by. Even places that are far, it's still accessible. You can easily take a bus from point A to point B. So that's one advantage. People will talk about NHS is crowded, this is not crowded. You have the opportunity to pay for private health insurance if you can afford it. That's not a problem. There's always a way out. And the NHS, which we have in the UK, the Canadian people have similar. They got free healthcare and all that as well. My children have access to the dentist. I don't have to pay a dime for that. Elderly, retired, pregnant people, children till they are 16, they've got similar benefits like Canada. So there are lots of, like I said, Canada is working with the British template, if we're being honest, because Britain is their colony, so you see where I'm coming from. So it's a reflection of Great Britain, if that makes sense. Just from the top of the dome, those are the few places I can remember for now. That for me, So if you want to, anywhere you live, you can call it home at the end of the day. If that's where your family is, if that's where your loved one is, that's fine. But like I said, it's still everybody's choice. You can stay wherever that works for you. Everybody moved for different reasons, but that's not the point here. We're just looking at which one is most convenient for you in terms of our individual persons. But I'll take UK even before America. I'll take UK personally. That's me.
Okay, so for me now, UK has taken the lead, cited transportation, closeness to Nigeria, closeness to most parts of Europe. So Canada, over to you.
Well, can you hear me? see his name. What's
I
the
can hear
other
you.
guest's name? Yeah,
Simply
what's your name,
Vic,
please?
Victor.
Simply Vic. Simply Vic. Simply Vic. You can call me Simply Vic.
Okay, thank you. If you haven't been to a place, you can't say this is better than the other, right? It is
Yeah,
where
sure.
you are, where you live, that you can always talk about. Even if you go on
Yeah.
vacation, it's never the same like when you actually living there.
Okay.
One thing I'm going to give to UK is the transportation system. And of course, which also in Canada, they do have transportation systems, especially like in big cities or towns. Even in towns, you still have buses running there.
My
So
dear
it's
sister,
not
I've been
like-
to Canada before. You can never.
Okay.
If UK transport system is 90%, Canada's transport system is 7%. That's the difference. Canada.
No, I disagree. That the phrase. No, I disagree. It depends on where have you been. Like you see, for example, let's look at it from this angle. When you talk about UK, the first thing that comes to people's mind is London. London is not the only city in UK, and it's not the only city that makes up UK. When you talk about Canada, the first thing that comes to people's mind is Toronto. Toronto is not the first place. It's not the only the city in Canada. So when you say you have been to Canada, have you been to all the provinces in Canada? Have you been to all the cities? Have you been to all the
Here's my argument. You don't need to be to all the provinces in the UK before you enjoy the UK transportation system.
No, bro, let me just reply that what she just said, so that it don't seem as if you're taking sides. But that's why I started with United Kingdom is not just London. London is the capital of England. England, the countries that make up United Kingdom is England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Okay? That's United Kingdom. Then, if you're talking about Great Britain now, that's now adding one more. So that being said, there is nowhere you will go to. If you go to, let's say England, for example, let's just choose one country, England. Not London now. Birmingham, Newcastle, Leicester, every city, whether main city or small city, let me use your term. No matter how small the city is, once you step out of your house, there is a bus stop close to you. Easily accessible. Most of the time to the city center where you cannot connect to other places. And once you get to the city center, some cities also still use tram. There's metro. There's metro in Newcastle. Once you get to the city center of Newcastle, there's metro that takes you to Sunderland. There's metro that takes you to Gateshead. Those are places around that you can go with if you don't want to drive. And most of them run till midnight. By 4 a.m., depending on the time, some have started again. So it's round the clock. The only time they reduce their timing is maybe Christmas or Boxing Day, all those bank holidays. Sorry, somebody is echoing there.
Has somebody been here? I'm sorry. It seems like I'm freezing.
No, I can hear you, madam.
We can see you're fine. You're fine. It's your network, but you're fine.
You're fine. I can just hear someone is echoing. Maybe the person that just came in, the dark, the one behind.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not actually seeing the person who is in here.
Yeah, I can see the person too, but it's echoing. Please, can you mute your mic, please? Can you mute your mic? So when it comes to transportation, like I said, but I can also understand, I'm not running down Canada or anything in any way. I'm comparing now, I can understand that Canada is way bigger, okay, it's larger, obviously, in terms of land mass and everything. Way, way bigger. So if you don't have a bus stop at every junction, that's understandable. So I'm not running down Canada, but I'm just giving you differences. Why? Modes of transportation. So you don't even need to have a car till you buy. You don't need to buy a car in the UK. You will get to your point A and point B easily. And nobody cares whether you drive a Lexus or you drive a Volkswagen here. Because everybody takes the same transportation. Whether you are a prime minister, we don't know, we don't care. So you see where I'm coming from. So transportation, I think United Kingdom beats Canada hands down. I'm sure you will agree with that, right?
It does seems it does seems you're not listening to me. My first statement, I said, excuse me. I was talking and then you had to cut me off a little bit.
No. I cut that freeze off. I didn't cut you off. I cut that freeze off.
I said, when I first started, I said, when you talk in terms of transportation, I give it to UK. I just said that. But I also said, a place where you have not been to, if you've been to just one place, it's like when you talk to, let's say, Oyibo person, it go tell you, say, when you say you are from Nigeria, it go tell you, say, you are from Lagos. Because that is the only place he knows, right? So what I'm saying is, there are transportation systems in Canada that are good. And I will tell you, apart from the very, very suburban or sub-rural, where it is mainly for farmers, every other cities and major towns in Canada do have transportation system and they are effective. So that being said, I'm not even talking about transportation. It's not. I want to believe it's not a yardstick, and that's why I like when you came in and you said, on what metrics are we using? So if you tell me the metrics of transportation for me is not it. But when you talk in terms of what is the standard of living, how are people living, what is the pay, what are the job opportunities, what are the economy?
Okay, let's talk about
how
that.
does the economy look like? Then
let's talk about that. Yeah, let's talk about that economy.
Thank you. So, yeah, we do understand that, the world over, crises are everywhere. Talk in terms of housing, talk in terms of job, talk in terms of the economy. How does your business, how do you do your business? How does your business go? So those areas, when we talk about that, that's why I said I cannot judge. I can't tell you UK is better than Canada or Canada is better than UK. I will only talk about where I live. You understand what I'm saying? So when you talk in terms of job opportunities and people, as it is with anywhere in the world, there's no job this place, there's no job this place. There are job opportunities. And honestly, life, for me, I am not talking about somebody who goes into a country where you do not have starters and you do not have all what it takes to leverage and improve your life, your lifestyle. For me, I want to say, Canada is a good place. If you say,
why is Canada better than UK? We're not saying.
I have just said it. It does seem you're not listening to me. You're not following me.
No. Madam, you have been consistent now. I can hear you. I understand you.
I cannot tell you Canada is better than UK because I do not live in the UK.
Okay, guys, we have somebody here. We have a third person here. Brother, can we hear you?
Which one is better? So when you now say you cannot tell us which one is better,
you have to put on light or leave so you can bring somebody that has light.
Nobody's saying.
Can you hear me?
You have to bring light.
Sorry, brother, let me just quickly finish my point and you can tell me that Freeze wants to come. Madam, can you hear me, please?
Yeah, I'm good with you.
Yeah. The discussion here is not whether Canada is good or not. That's not what we're saying. Nobody is running down any country here. I've never said anything negative about Canada. All I just said was, that's why I asked Daddy Freeze, what are the metrics? And from the top of my head, I just came in with 3. I talked about transportation. I even said some similarities that they have in common. If you heard me the first time. So, but the discussion here is UK versus Canada. So I can literally just tell you that Newcastle is the best city in the world. That's not the discussion here. Because I live in Newcastle. Do you get what I mean? So that's not the discussion we're having now. We're not saying which city is better. We're looking at country versus country and we are comparing. So you cannot use your own life or your own situation as an example, but you have to also generalize it towards the country you live in versus the UK, if that makes sense.
And exactly, that's what I just said. That's why I said it doesn't seem you're following me. I just said it.
Whatever you say. Okay.
You live in the UK. you know what the economy is. I can only talk about the economy of the country where I live. And that's why I said, when you talk in terms of job opportunities, there are job opportunities. And for me, life is easier here. And yes, I do have friends and families who are in the UK. And I hear a lot of, talks about what they're experiencing, what the system is like, right?
No,
and I tell them,
I disagree.
in Canada, especially when they talk in terms of job, say, oh, when you talk in terms of job, there are no jobs. We don't get jobs. We don't get this. And I said, in Canada, for me, there are jobs. In terms of economy, I can do my business. Economy wise, yes, you can talk in terms of, maybe if you're talking in terms of the currency, oh, the pound is higher, the dollar is lower, and all of that. Yes.
Can I
those
ask you a
facts
question?
are there.
Can I ask you a question? Because you just said now that in terms of Canada, life is easier here. So you mean Canada? Is easier versus where? Because on one hand, you said you can only talk about where you know, right? If you have not lived in other country. But you now said life is easier here. So what are you judging it with versus what?
Versus the employment and my pay. Versus the income.
Daddy, please, have you changed the subject? Because me, I don't...
No. We're listening to you.
Okay.
Yeah, let me come in a little bit here.
Okay, brother, please, go ahead. Brother, go ahead.
Go ahead quickly, but then leave, because I don't like it for the optics when we can see everybody's face, but we can't see yours.
I don't know, for some reason I'm trying to...
Okay, so go out and come back, please.
Okay.
Just press X.
Right. But I was going to say I've been to two countries, and when you say life is easy, how you want to compare it, it depends on your opportunity and your chances on how the citizens are able to access wealth in Canada. And
Bros,
also,
we can't see you. We can't see you. Just press X and come back.
I've tried everything.
Just press X and come back. For the sake of optics, I don't like people when you can't see their faces and they are saying things. Do you understand? Like this lady now that is talking, we can see her face.
Okay. So, but before the guy comes back, another person's here.
All right, let's go.
I thought it's the one that will be coming in.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, how are you doing?
Hi, good
I'm
evening.
fine. Good evening, Simply Vic. Good evening.
Hey, hello, how you doing?
I'm alright, thank you. So am I allowed to talk?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Okay, so I live in the UK, yeah? But according to the topic, it's a debate, my sister, actually. I am standing for Canada in as much as I live in the UK. I think Canada is better in many ways. Talking about transportation, I don't think it should even be a factor because from my research, UK fits into Canada 40 times. That means you would divide Canada into 40 places before you get UK. Anybody in the comment section to quote me wrong. It's
Now, out of that 40, let me quickly interject. Out of that 40 times bigger, how much of it is wilderness?
We have not come short though.
No, because you... Okay, finish off.
Let us finish.
That's why I said transportation is not, it shouldn't come up. Because imagine UK time.
No, wait. I asked Daddy Freeze for the metrics. No, wait now. I asked Daddy Freeze at what point are we...
What I want to say.
No, you won't forget. You will talk. Don't worry. No, so that you can understand. I mentioned transportation...
If the network cuts us off, we are coming back. Sorry, I'm not allowed to be on Instagram for more than 1 hour, so it will cut me after an hour and we are coming back. So continue.
I literally said, I just mentioned transport. I'm not saying we should debate transportation. Don't get me wrong. I asked Daddy Freeze what are the metrics, and I just said that from the top of my head. Why I preferred.
I want to downfall that to tell you that that's not why UK should be glorified because it's small. So I don't even like the fact that it's coming up in this because what we want the things we want to bring up are the things that can equate the both, considering the size. Yeah, because okay, talking about
That girl, they talk plenty grammar. Okay, so what I do is I look for here. Okay. You have not said anything, no?
I said something.
What did you say?
I don't know. I don't remember.
You did say something, but I want you to say more. Okay, so we're going back. I've not been able to sell my super chat, super stickers, and super likes. Neither have I been able to. I have quite a lot of people watching, 161 people on TikTok, which is quite a lot, don't you think? All right.
The end.
All right. So everybody's back. We're coming back. The conversation continues. Where is Victor? And where is Angel? Where is Victor and where is Angel? I Ostrich. Okay, let me bring I Ostrich. Let me bring. Victor is not back. Can somebody tag Simply Vic? Ekenzi Babase Onyeshi. Yes, I know you're talking about your father at home. How useless he is. Your father is useless. We all know, brother. All right, Angel and Victor. Angel was talking. So let me bring Angel. Now, remember the conversation we're having. The conversation started with nobody goes to Canada if they have money. That's where the conversation, that's where I saw it. You go to Canada because everywhere else is hard for you. Where is Victor?
He said he's here.
Send request, Victor, send request. So Canada is where you go when you don't have option. Yes, now. Have you ever seen somebody go on holiday to Canada before? Say Nigerian man come out for Nigeria, you go holiday, go Canada. Unless you get family there. Nobody goes on holiday to Canada.
I've seen a lot of people actually.
Forget it. That thing me and you know.
Include my
Anybody that goes on holiday to Canada is because they don't have money to go to Monaco. They don't have money to go to beautiful places. Canada is somewhere I've been privileged to visit in my life. It's a very ordinary place. It's like New Jersey and poor man's New York. It is just there. It's very cold, very lonely, very boring. But there are opportunities for people who are going to hustle and it's easy to get their passport. That's the only reason why people go there. The cold is horrible.
UK is the second most miserable country in the world. Why
Baba, forget statistics. UK is miserable for UK people. Canada is miserable for Nigerians.
I don't know why people are still holding on to. When I spoke about transportation, forget transportation. I spoke about weather.
Now, Canada, she said, another thing, I wanted to correct some before you came in. She said, the UK, you can fit 40 UK inside Canada. How much of that Canada is wilderness? As in, Igbo, Lodumare, bush.
Okay, I also want to say something. You have to also look at cultural diversity. I know both countries are diverse, but because UK is smaller, you can easily see someone that speak the same dialect, for example. You know, you can see someone that looks like you. If you are in a bigger city, okay, go and live in the village. Wait, no. Go and live in a village in Canada. Whether you will see any black person there.
Where do you consider village in Canada? Let's talk about
Everywhere in Canada is village, as far as I'm concerned, except Toronto. Everywhere is village.
I don't know if Canada do you.
Baba, Canada na village. Toronto na the only place where no be village.
Your daughter is laughing. Your daughter is like, I don't know if Canada do you. Your own, they're different. Dear. Your own.
Stop shading Canada. I beg, I don't like it.
Where is
Daddy
it?
please, in fact, we need another moderator.
Yemzi, oh yeah, come. I don't go talk again. But you people know that this thing I'm talking about is true.
Sweetheart, moderate for us. Daddy please, we're attacking you now.
Oh yeah, okay, you moderate. Yemzi, what's her name? Let's bring her. Yemzi 90, Abby. Thank you, my darling.
Okay, simply speak, I want us to talk about.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
Okay, let's start with
Yeah.
this. Most of us are in Nigeria. Let me. Sorry to other countries. Yeah, Africa is bad. Most of us in Africa, we travel abroad for many reasons. Yeah, we travel abroad for many reasons. One is sorry. Hey. Oh, sorry, Jesus. Sorry, my love. Sorry. Oh my God. Sorry. 1 minute.
What happened though?
She had to attend to her baby.
I think she's attending to her child.
Okay, I sent.
Okay, now that she's not here, let me quickly drop one or two things.
No cheating.
No,
Yemzi 90, I sent you a request. Yemzi 90, I sent you a request. Accept. Yemzi 90, I accept the request.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So I said most of us are in Africa. We travel abroad for many reasons. And if we will be very truthful, one of the core reasons, or rather not reasons, but if we come abroad, one of our heart desire, number one, is to stay. You don't want to come here and you have restrictions for a long time. Let's talk about immigration. Let's talk about cost of living.
Okay.
Let's talk about job opportunities. Let's talk about pay. Let's even use the popular occupations, the doctors, nurses, and compare what they earn in Canada and what they earn in the UK.
Okay, now let's take a pen. So let's talk about what? Jobs, job opportunity, you said. Let's do that first. Immigration.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what else?
Salary.
So salary is tied to your job, okay?
Mm-hmm. Like job opportunity is different. Okay, when you've gotten the job, what are you paid? Are you paid peanuts? Are you paid well?
Yeah, okay.
So there are two different topics. If I come to
okay.
Mm-hmm. Then that immigration, Canada. Then cost of living.
Yeah, cost of living.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I like
From my research, I think UK has already won that one. UK has a cheaper cost of living than Canada.
Thank you. I was about to say that. Yes, I like it. You're honest.
No, I'm telling you because before I came to the UK, I tried to.
We have not finished that so we are going to do it in numbers. So it will be 1 0, 1 1, 2 1. Okay. So let's not climb it.
I think healthcare, they are both similar.
Similar. You guys borrowed.
Now hold on. Somebody bought my super chat, super stickers, and super likes. And you know, if you buy my super chat, super stickers, and super likes, I have to read your comment. So Ola from Canada says Canada is a millennium better than the UK for the immigrants. Many of us in Canada are like combining the US and Canada economy together. Although I disagree with that, he still bought my super chat.
No, bro, even if you don't disagree, the statistics available disagrees with what you just said. When it comes to immigrants, the UK is better for them than Canada.
How?
Okay. So do we start from that or we should...
No, let's start from that. Answer that. How?
Okay.
Just back that up.
Yeah, immigration. Let's use a family.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's say UK versus Canada. let's say a family of father, mother. and
Sorry,
two
sorry. I'll be interrupting you anytime we have super chat. These are my paying clients. They are more important than everybody that is not paying. This is from the UK. The Piff Closet sent £10 more than the Canadian person sent. So UK is winning money wise.
children.
To be fair, London is basically the UK's main character, surrounded by a bunch of lowly supporting actors still trying to figure out their story line. So that's from the Piff Closet. I read messages on YouTube only if they are attached to a super chat, a super sticker, or a super like. If you want me to include your messages on TikTok, buy a money gun and I will read your message. And all of you watching, I have 501 people watching on Instagram. Go to Facebook right now. Search for Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. Click on today's video. Bottom left hand corner, you will see how to buy my stars. Go there right now. Let me give you a special shout out. Support the channel. We are here for the next hour and we have to make it work. And this beautiful girl you're seeing right here is going to choose the winner between UK and Canada. They want it to be fair. So judge well. No be me go choose. Now the umpire be this. So go ahead, guys. The lady that wanted to come, I sent her a request. She ended up declining or not coming. All right, go ahead, guys. Sorry. I just needed to put that across. Go ahead.
Simply Vic,
Okay.
you wanted
Yeah,
to say
so
something?
I'm gonna give you some quotations and I'm gonna tell you where I got them from. Like for example, when it comes to immigration, some reports indicate that securing employment in the UK might be easier for skilled workers compared to Canada, where employers often prioritize Canadian work experience. That's one. Because UK is also a smaller place compared to Canada, the geographical area now, that's what I mean. It's easier to navigate even when you are just new. I'm not talking about language now because they all both speak English. Do you get? But because UK is smaller, especially let's say your first place of land is London, and we know London is cosmopolitan. So if you're a professional, if you're skilled, IT, medical field, and all that, getting a job as a professional is way more easier, and changing jobs is much more easier as well. Of course, you have to apply yourself. Nothing is automatic. That's
In the
also
UK. In
yes,
the UK.
and that's also considering the fact that you got the papers because you have to put that caveat.
You said getting a job in the UK is easier.
As a skilled worker, it's easier.
I disagree.
I don't disagree because the statistics is that what are you basing your fact on?
What are you? You cannot base your facts on personal experience. So.
No, I do on items.
No, that's personal experience. It can't be personal experience because I've never even been to Canada before. I'm
Okay.
talking of like what I've heard. When I mean research, I mean by asking questions. Let's talk about real life. Forget online. Forget just like.
No, just see. How do you see as a researcher? How do you get your?
All right. Ola from Canada has bought another super chat. He says Canada boasts of important cities like Calgary, Montreal, Vancouver, Edmonton, and Winnipeg. Where did this idea of Canada being mostly desert come from?
I don't know.
The last time I went there is a desolate place. Let's leave it. Una go argue tire. But now my customer. Somebody else just bought my stars. Let me give you a shout out to DCFKA Coco Boy. O'Shea, better person. I must find a wife for Coco Boy this year. Coco Boy. Continue, guys. In the meantime, let me add somebody new. Go ahead, brother.
You say you disagree by what you have heard. Can you let us know the things you heard?
Like I said before, Canada is a place I admire personally, and I will tell you that's because I don't know why you shifted when I said let's start from immigration, because many people. I came to the UK in 2020. Many people that went to Canada in 2020 are all Canadian citizens. Many. I'm telling you people I speak. I'm telling you people I did applications with. Like I said, let's not even talk about, let's forget it. That's why this is, okay, we have 543 people here. A lot of them are in Canada, a lot of them are in the UK. Now, let's talk about real life experiences.
Sorry to interrupt you. Somebody just bought, here with market we are still selling. Make una no vex. Wendy Love Me just bought $20. Hailing from the USA, she's saying, we have told Canada to become the 52nd state, according to Trump, which I agree, then Canada will have hope. But until then, UK is preferable. Thank you so much, my darling Wendy Love Me. God bless you. Continue, guys. Pop my money gun if you're watching on TikTok. Double click the screen. Over to you, Angel. Continue what you were saying. Angel, you look fine today.
Let me remind you, Angel, you were talking. You said the people you came in with, they have all gotten their papers.
Yes. And when I mean papers, I don't even mean permanent residence. I mean Canadian citizenship.
But you have to
Talking about immigration, Canada is way better. Because you know that it's always easier for you to get your papers in Canada.
Now, let me agree with her. Hold on, Victor. Let me agree with her. I was just chatting with a friend of mine who went to Canada last year and is getting his papers next year. It literally takes 3 years. But it also buttresses my point that people go there because they have no other option.
We're not making general. No. We're coming to that. That's why I said let's start with migration, because that one is the main thing. Like I said, if you went from the beginning, I said most of us immigrants.
Don't you think that that's how cheap their citizenship is? Their citizenship is cheap. Let me give you an example. For you to get a Romanian citizenship, you have to be married to a Romanian and live in Romania for 5 years. Ordinary Romania. You have to live there. So when they are giving, you see, I made a statement. I said Canada is a poverty choice.
No,
Hold on. And I stand by that statement. What does that mean? If you have $5 million, you will not go to Canada. You are going to Canada because you get cheap passport, you get this cheap, is because you don't have money. If you had money, wait. You will not go to somewhere where they are. Sorry, let me finish. You will not go to somewhere where winter is half of the year and the winter is horrendous. It is big, far, boring. You will not go there. Let me tell you how bad Canada is. In Nigeria, we don't buy Canada used cars because they are rotten from inside because of the salt on the street. Ask anybody where they sell moto. If they sell US used, the same mileage, same year for 20 million, they sell Canada used 12 million, 13 million. Ask anybody where they sell moto. Ola sent $5. He said, as a Canadian who lived in the UK, I can tell you for a fact that the UK is boring outside football and Nigerian community. Canada is full of adventures. Well, that's his opinion. But hold on. Let me navigate this. 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 I don't know anybody who has money. You have $5 million cash. Say you got into some Bitcoin deal and you hit Bitcoin, or you got a patent for something and you have 5 million and your first choice will be Canada. Where you can literally go to beautiful places in America and get passports.
I agree on that. Canada is not always going to be somebody's first choice, even on holiday.
Canada is not going to be anybody's 10th choice. The reason why you are choosing Canada is poverty.
When we are looking, brother, sorry, let me just make this sentence. No, I'll just make one sentence that you can continue to talk.
Go ahead,
one sentence. When my wife and I are checking the globe of where to go, we don't look at Canada at all. I'm being honest. We don't even check it at all. It's not something that I desire.
Down is personal.
Good afternoon.
Somebody said, listen to me, Daddy Freeze, you are so right about Canada cars. It happened to me and I'm pained. I don't buy Canada car before. I quick sell them. Everywhere don't rotten for the whole motor. Brother, go ahead.
Good afternoon, Daddy Freeze. Thanks for inviting me again. Tough time out.
Uh-huh.
Sure. Good afternoon. All right. Okay. So, I've heard a lot of things here today, and I did say in the comment that if Freeze was biased, so we're going to just leave that Freeze out of this conversation. He's not going to be involved. That's his opinion, so we respect it. Period.
Thank you.
Well, I've lived between Canada and the US for 27 years, and I think I can be able to tell you a few things between the two countries. I also lived in the UK before. I lived in Northwest London, so I kind of have an idea. I used to go to London when I was in Unilag, so back in the days, I understand UK. And when you want to compare to Canada, now there are different opportunities. We're talking about beauties. Daddy Freeze was talking about beauty earlier on. Niagara Falls is one of the most visited places in the world. It's one of the 7 wonders of the world. So let's put that aside. All right. When you're talking about nature, you want to talk about that. That's one. Number 2, Vancouver is one of the most beautiful places in the world. If you go fact check it, it's won a lot of awards as one of the best places to live in the world. If you go to Vancouver, you can experience all the 4 seasons all the 4 weather seasons in one day. Yeah. You're standing in Vancouver, you look around you, there are mountains around. At the top of those mountains, there's snow all over. You want to go to Whistler. There's a place called Whistler just outside of Vancouver. You're going to have one of the most memorable experiences of your lifetime. You want to drive up the mountains all the way up to the top where you're going to be at the top of the mountains. You're going to have one of those experiences that Daddy Freeze is talking about, like, you have a California experience where you're on the mountains in the Pacific and seeing all the ocean view and all that. That's what you're going to get in Whistler. Now, in terms of economy and where it's good for anybody to come and invest in, most of the time we always go to places where we know people. That's true fact. Now,
well, I hope you know the UK is better to invest than Canada. If it is investment, UK is better.
Not necessarily. It depends on what you're investing in.
Hold on.
It depends on what you're investing in.
Okay. What are you investing in? Real estate UK is better. Real estate UK is better.
No, Daddy Freeze. Real estate.
Canada is better.
I've been right now. So
because now you will choose winner.
We got to look at it based on timelines. The economy of Canada is not doing so well right now at the moment. And it's due to the government, and more importantly, due to pandemic. And that has hit the whole world. Everywhere has been hit because of the pandemic. Exactly. So Canada is going through some rough times now. And anybody coming into Canada right now is not going to have the best time. I'll be honest with you. But in terms of Canada, historically, from a real estate perspective, I've been privileged to enjoy that. So I can tell you from my own point of view, it's a blessed place to be. Compared to the UK, now you're talking about transportation. Canada is a big country. Now it depends on the city where you're talking about. If you're talking about Toronto, you're talking about Vancouver, you're talking about Montreal. These are big cities. I've worked in organizations. As a matter of fact, I worked in an organization in Canada that is involved in metro, combining all the transportation companies of all the cities within GTA, Greater Toronto area together, called Metrolinx. Combining that transportation, and it's gotten better. It's a big place, so people have to drive. UK, you can hop from one place to the other. Everything is close by, so you can't really be comparing transportation. It's not exactly. It's not something that we can talk about. Jobs. One thing that Canada is also blessed with, and it's an advantage, is because it's right next to the US. So the lifestyle-wise, is American. Job opportunities, Canada is just enjoying the benefits of the US. So we can't take that away. So that makes Canada an attractive place to be. You know what I'm saying? How many places in the world do they speak English? Canada is next to the US. So if you're coming to Canada, there are opportunities there for you. So in terms of money, there are very wealthy people in Canada. There's a lot of wealth in Canada. So it's relative to what you want for yourself, how you want to live your life. So you're talking about it being cold. Vancouver's weather is exactly like the UK weather. It rains all the time. You know what? I lived in Vancouver for 5 years out of my 27 years in North America. So it's a similar weather to the UK. It's like Seattle in the US. So the only difference between Canada, for the most part, most areas are cold. No questions about that. Most areas in Canada are very cold and with a lot of snow. But the big cities have a lot of opportunities in them. So if you see a lot of immigrants, they just converge in all the big cities like Toronto. Toronto is a beautiful place that it frees.
All right, I have somebody who bought my super chat, so paying customers always come first. And he's Ola from Canada. He said Nigerians buy houses within 2 years of landing in Canada. Canada helps even the hopeless immigrants to build, whereas the UK will drain you economically. But you see, all of you are dodging one question. If you had $5 million, would Canada be among your top 5 choices?
Everything you said. Simply big. Let me respond to. I agree with you. If I have $5 million today, with the knowledge that I have, I'm not going to the UK. No way.
Go to Canada.
That's your choice. That's a choice. That's a choice.
Baba, trust me. Trust me.
That doesn't mean you cannot, right?
If you had $5 million, now, hold on. Let me tell you one very big problem. Somebody just popped my money gun. Big shout out to the person, Folayinka Femi. Thank you so much. Hold on.
I'm not on.
Do you know?
Facebook, on TikTok? How do I pop your money gun? I never.
Oh yeah. Now like play. Oh. Canada they lead for the monetary aspect. So me, I will declare Canada is winning the UK. The UK is fumbling. So it is looking like this Canada that I've been fighting against go win UK. Hold on, let me say something.
I'm personally inviting you, and I'll be your host if you come to Canada. Tell me when you want to come. I'll host you. When you go back, you're going to say something different.
You see, I like a rich man. He's a rich man. He's putting his money where, bro, I took bad on you. Hey, quiet, bro. Everybody clap for bros.
I know what you do. Daddy, please, I know your style. I live in Atlanta. I live in both places, Atlanta and Toronto. My property, my house is close to Niagara Falls. I'm 15 minutes away from Niagara Falls. I'll give you the best experience you've ever had. You like wine tasting?
We are having the Free Nation Convention in Canada. We are having the Free Nation Convention in Canada at the end of the year, October. We are having America first, then Canada.
Hey, bro, what are you on about? It's America or you're mixing it?
No, after America, we are doing Canada.
You don't decide that one.
No, we've been talking about it, but we have not yet. We need visas and all that, so we've not really spoken about it too much. So we need to at least. Yes.
Whatever you need, I got you. Connect with me, sir.
Canada is winning. No, the Canada have been running down since they are winning. No, UK.
Canada is not for the
You people are looking at
not poverty. People come to Canada. It's not because it's
Simply Vic. I helped you.
Anybody that leaves Nigeria for whatever reason is because of the Nigerian condition. We've all left for economic reasons. Let's be clear.
When you say UK makes people frustrated,
No, I'm not. No, I'm telling you.
Now, hold on. Mary Yoon, help me type my account. A lot of people are asking for my account. Come, I cannot be hosting this. Now, when you put something in my account, say where you are from. Say UK, Canada. Sabio, you don't miss. Canada, where we they run down. Don't begin the win, no. Hey, UK stingy. Now I go buy UK people.
Oh, would you also agree with me that?
Daddy, please drop account. I'm putting on behalf of Canada.
Mogbe, London person, one put on behalf of Canada. Hey. Oh yeah, my account is 100-131-7326.
Having conversations like this because whether we like it or not, the two countries are.
Hold on, Victor, they're asking for my account number. They argue.
Oh, sorry.
100 1317326 Zenith Bank. Somebody should help me pin it. The other people listening. Hey, 100-131-7326. Once you put something inside, just write one word, Canada or UK. We are counting. Canada, despite having a low head start, is leading now in every way.
Sometimes no, I agree with you. UK people, we can be stingy. Sometimes I feel I'm the only one in the UK.
Thank you, Belinda.
There's something about the UK. I'm not going to knock it down. It feels like home. Every time you go out there, you see people, you see family.
Thank you.
You know, you can relate. You can relate.
Right. I've not said anything negative about Canada because these are two powerhouses. It's like comparing two fruits. They are fruits at the end of the day.
And Canada is a mixture of the UK and the United States because there's a lot of, we have a lot of similarities. The system of government is the same.
Similarities are more, but the system of government is the same. The parliamentary system, prime ministerial system,
healthcare is pretty much the same.
We share similar monarchies.
Healthcare. UK started this whole healthcare thing, and the Canadians started using our template, which you can agree to. So there's a lot of similarities. We're so intertwined. The only difference is Canada is in North America, while UK is in Europe. UK is enjoying the environment of being in Europe, even though it's on its own island. By beside Ireland, then you have other European countries. Then it's also from London to Lagos in 6 hours. You can't knock that off because you can quickly go to Nigeria and come back, go to Lagos and come back, go to Abuja and come back. That is invaluable for a lot of people like me. You get what I mean?
So, and I agree with you 100% because when you live in North America, and that's the difference between people that live in Europe and North America, you're so close to Nigeria, it's like one leg in, one leg out. In North America, we live like we don't want to go back home because we get very comfortable. It's too far. You get what I'm saying? And the lifestyle as well makes us want to live here. If you're living good here, you don't want to go back home. I'm sorry. I know that's another conversation.
Simply, Vic, let's talk about the salary scheme.
Jobs.
Please.
Jobs.
What's your name?
Jobs are way better.
Depending on what you do.
What's your name? Sorry, what's your name?
My name is Gregory.
Okay, my name is Angel. So let's talk about salary scheme. My pleasure. Let's talk about the salary scheme here in the UK. Let's say, what can we use? A nurse or a doctor? What do you think is the average salary of a doctor, a medical doctor in... Okay, doctor can be surgeon. Let's say a nurse.
Yeah, I'm going to be very honest. I'm going to be very honest.
Because doctors are fast. Let's use the nurse.
When you say, that's why you have to know. I know it depends. You have to also look at it from different parameters. So if you're looking at two doctors now, let's say two Nigerians now left Nigeria as doctors. One went to Canada, one came to UK. You have to also look at, are they doing, let's say one got a job with the NHS and it's just earning a salary
from
the NHS.
Average. Let's talk about NHS.
I'm not a doctor, so I can't speak on that. Maybe a doctor will come and...
No, a nurse. We all know.
I'm not a doctor.
We know.
Hold on. Chika sent me 20,000 naira. Chika, are you Canada or are you UK? Send me the receipt. Hold on. Chika just sent 20,000 naira. I want to know if she's Canada or she's UK. On TikTok, I'm counting. Let me see the first person to send me a private jet, whether it's Canada or UK. Somebody don't send 50K. They vex.
You have to also agree with me too. You have to also agree with me that when you look at taxation in the UK, no matter what you earn, no matter how big your money, even if you're the prime minister, some of us
you are blocking that fan that was on us. As in, what kind of brain do you have?
Yes.
It's similar in Canada as well. It's similar in Canada as well.
If you like earn big money, that's just a figure. But what comes to your bank account is yours at the end of the day.
No. We're talking about the salary the government is even paying you. The salary scheme. Let's use NHS. What's the health system in Canada?
I have no idea. I don't work for the NHS.
No. When you talk about, so it's similar with the UK. Like the healthcare system is similar. The only difference, like we know.
What's it called?
It depends on what province. In Ontario, it's called OHIP.
Okay.
It depends on what province that you are in. Every province has their own, but it's free.
Okay, let's just say a nurse that works with OHIP. What does it look like?
Oh, we're
No,
gonna have to ask people
well,
that.
at least that nurse will earn over $100,000. I can't get the salary. Oh yeah, easy.
Yeah, then how much goes into taxation?
No.
Well, I mean, it's relative, right?
Let's talk about
You can get taxed.
My dear, what you earn does not matter. What is yours is what that matters.
No. At about 100,000, about 25%. Let's say about 25% can go.
25% on the 100K.
30, yeah, about that. 25 to 30.
Canada is good though in terms of
the salary.
what taxation then?
Tax. Now over 100,000. But in the UK, an average NHS
extra
nurse
for you.
earning between 29, 30,000, 28, some 27.
Oh, that is not money. That's
Or
chicken to
32,
me.
35. If you have, I don't have a second phone here. You can check an average NHS. So can you even compare 100,000
on one job, on one salary?
So I'm not really
Yes, he said over 100,000, like an average nurse with OE.
And
We're talking
yeah,
about
bro,
NHS.
that 100K is that from one source, like you're working for an hospital or something, or you're doing multiple jobs?
Yeah, and if you're doing multiple, like you're working as a through an agency, you make more money because you got to declare your own taxes. So
traveling knows make more as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But now there's another thing we need to look at. If you're earning 29,000 in the UK, you will live better than somebody earning 70,000 in Canada.
Daddy, please, I don't know about
Rent is very expensive in Canada. Oh.
It depends on where you live.
That's not true. That's not true.
You guys, you're only talking about the differences. Some things are also very similar. It depends on where you live. So it goes both ways. Both ways.
No, in this context, we are using Toronto and London now. That's the two. We are using.
Is that what we're using?
Toronto and London. Which one is not larger by size in terms of cosmopolitan? Which one is? You want to compare Toronto and London? Are you serious?
No, now we're talking about the boat.
No, it depends.
That is that somebody living in Canada that earns 70,000. Okay, somebody living in Toronto.
Bro, be honest. I'm not knocking Toronto, but be honest. London, we're talking about London, man. Be honest.
London is one of them. It's without
Simply Vic, do you know why your case is very different? Simply Vic, do you know why your case?
We are misunderstanding this.
Hold on, everybody quiet. Simply Vic. Hold on, Angel, be holding on now. The reason why Simply Vic is in so much trouble is this would have been fair because I have 2 UK against 1 Canada. The only problem is 1 UK is supporting Canada. So Simply Vic is struggling.
I'm trying. I'm even nice. I'm agreeing with them. I'm conceding some things to them.
Simply Vic is struggling.
It's responding to the question just on a fair platform. It's not citing anyone. It's just saying it's calling it out the way it is.
All right, Ola has said doctors easily earn 500K a year in Canada. Salary can be viewed.
If the person that person just lied.
100%.
I know of a doctor that earns 980K in BC. So Shola is saying that about Canada. Now, hold on. So far, hold on. Everybody, hold on. Everybody, hold on. Angel, wait. Angel, wait.
Angel, be coming down.
All right. So far, so good. We are asking our referee here, our umpire. So Amarachi, from everything you've been reading, everything you've been seeing, who is leading and why?
You say it's 2-1. How can you say who is leading? Which kind of umpire is this one?
You don't forget, say me, I be anti-Canada, so me and you, they together.
No, bro, they're not going to count you. They're not going to count you.
Okay, let her tell us exactly what's happening.
Okay.
Amarachi, if you talk nonsense, I'll come and meet you down.
But in all honesty, in this debate, it seems Canada is winning.
Mogbe. UK people, where are you?
I am.
UK people, where are you? Let me tell you, UK, you can catch or pop my money gun and just type UK. Just be popping my money gun and be typing UK.
But Sheku, to be fair though,
Wait, simply Vic. Listen, all this talk you are talking is not helping you. Let's get super chat, super sticker. Victor, calm down. This talk you are talking is instead of let's get UK people to come out and buy super chat. Let them come and buy money gun. Let them pay money inside account. Let's use money to Dagboru. Tinuke is popping a money gun right now. Tinuke, what are you representing?
UK.
Tinuke is representing UK. Simply Vic, instead of you to push, UK is catching up on TikTok. UK is catching up on TikTok. On TikTok, UK is catching up. Omo, UK is busy on TikTok. Another money gone. Another money gone.
UK is dropping money gone. Angel, they go. We are too plenty, sir. We are too plenty.
Let me just say something. That the things that will go, so you bring another UK. Let me say one last thing. So I have a friend. In fact, I have friends scattered all over Canada. Now, I recently finished the training in project management. In fact, my Prince 2 exam, my Prince 2 result just came out, and it was distinction. Like, I've been very happy. Now, in Canada, an average, like, not just an average, like, because I want to start small. It wasn't my field. I just got into the IT field. So I want to start small, then learn in the job. So I've been trying to apply.
Where in IT? Sorry. Where in IT?
Project management. So I've been trying to apply. I've been trying to apply for maybe project support officer or assistant project manager, so I'll learn in the job. Now, and the salary I'm seeing online is just between 39,000 and
When you want to be like this, Angel, when you have computer like this everywhere.
I'm working from home.
Simply Vic. What IT are you? What area of IT do you work in?
My dear, this is my wife's computer. My wife is a software programmer.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. That's
I
amazing.
won't pay for childcare again now. Simply Vic. It's not better. Work from home. So, but my friend in Canada, in fact, she's in Winnipeg, to be precise, Manitoba. Her salary.
But they say Winnipeg no be better place to live though. One person don't talk
No,
here.
she's living there now. Her salary is 140,000 Canadian dollars.
Winnipeg.
140,000 Canadian. Wait, 140,000 Canadian dollars is about 70,000 or 80,000 US
But
dollars.
the same job here is 38,000 pounds, 36, 35.
36, 30 is almost the same thing, oh. Hold on.
70,000 and 36.
Wait, let me do the check. Let me check it for you.
Now, when you minus all your bills, how much you have left?
Hold on.
No, the cost of
How much did you say? 140,000 Canadian dollars. I get the calculator here.
very low.
Very low.
It's very, very low.
Stays in a
Cost of living in
three-bedroom
Winnipeg is very low.
Stays in
You
a
can live
three-bedroom
very,
house.
very well.
Which of the
But
cities? Shagun, let me ask a question. Which of the cities in Canada is the most expensive to live in?
Vancouver, hands down.
So let's do
100%.
Vancouver versus London then. Then that will make more sense.
Even me, I'm afraid of Vancouver. I lived in Vancouver for 5 years. I can't go back there. Vancouver is insane. It's ridiculous. You know, when it comes to cost of living, everything is expensive. Houses are expensive. Groceries are expensive. Everything is expensive in Vancouver. So I'm not even going to touch Vancouver. And Vancouver is expensive because of the influx of the Asians. It's on the Pacific. It's one-stop flight all the way to Asia. So Vancouver is a different conversation when we talk about. But in terms of beauty, I'll be honest with you, it's one of the most beautiful places in the world to go to. If you haven't been there, go and visit. I'll be honest with you on that. Now, Angel, Winnipeg, it's cold. Let's be
Anytime I
honest.
see Winnipeg, all I see is snow every year, every month.
It is cold. It is cold, but you can live well. You can live very well. We can hear you, Angel.
She gets rent assist from the government. She gets about a little bit above 1,000. Her 3 kids get paid. They pay her 3 kids. She earns 140,000 Canadian. Like, she stayed in Canada for a year and 7 months. She bought a house. And I'm not telling you, like,
Is she married? Is she married or she's
married with 3 kids? I'm telling you, they pay her 3 kids. Like, she's rich. Before you say somebody's rich in the UK, simply weak now. Bear me weakness now. Bear me weakness.
She tried.
No, people in Canada are comfortable. The salary is high. Okay, imagine somebody. Imagine somebody in Winnipeg now. Somebody in Winnipeg now. That is her rent is about 1,200. Like before she moved into her mortgage at the moment is about 800 plus. So if she earns that big money, what does she do?
Shagun, would you also problem is everybody wants to live in Toronto. That's the problem. And Toronto has become very, very expensive. Let's be clear. Now, the reason is because there are more jobs in Toronto, clearly. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's all the big cities, that's where you find the jobs. All those other provinces, like you're going to talk about Saskatchewan, Alberta is also a good province. There's Calgary and there's Edmonton there. There are lots of opportunities out there as well. Winnipeg, in Manitoba as a province, Winnipeg is basically the only city you can say, okay, there are opportunities for you to survive. So every province has its own big city, and it's only in those big cities that you have opportunities. But
Can I also say one thing, guys? I've also noticed that with the way UK is structured, the way the governments have made, because when you come into the UK, even especially, let me use London, you can't tell who, except you see them in their nice cars, obviously. You can't really tell who is a multi-millionaire and who is just living average, normal, not people that are poor. Because the government has structured the salaries, houses look the same, you know what I mean? But in America, you can buy land and build 7 bedrooms. Oh, sorry, in Canada, I mean. UK, you can't do that. So you have to also put that in perspective. Like when you see UK from the outside, when you come into UK, then you come into London, most of the houses are Newcastle, Birmingham. Most of the houses look alike. My next door neighbor could be a multi-millionaire, but his house looks like mine, for example. Very the same. There's no difference.
Yeah, it's because of space.
Yeah,
there's not enough space.
When you also look at the way they want people to live, there's no time to be building high fences where you have a drive-through. I know some houses have all that, but you have to be living in the outskirts where you literally have to go into the farm.
Bring somebody for Victor.
No, if you live in London, if you live in London and you go to...
Bring somebody for Victor, please let me go.
All right, Angel, I'll call you later on today. Now, big shout out to Ola. Ola has really been buying my super chats. Hold on, guys. Ola has really been buying my super chats, and Ola has been. He doesn't even need any introduction. He's buying with Canadian dollars. Super chat, whatever currency you use in your country to show. So if you buy in US dollars, it will show US. If you buy, and US dollars is yellow, Canadian dollars is green, pounds I think is red, not a single red. So Ola from Canada has consistently been buying, and he's been buying 5 Canadian dollars each pop. Somebody else has done better than him, I think, because the guy bought from the US and bought $20 at once. He said medical personnel's wages are listed against the names, especially those working in the government hospitals. It is not hidden. That is in support of the Canada argument. UK, you guys should get off your stingy horses. I supported you guys at the beginning, but I can now see that stinginess wants to ruin your destiny in 2025. I can see that the level of stinginess that is in you people, I can see that UK should be changed to U for unlimited, K for what?
Bro, don't forget that, bro. Anything you say, you know you are coming in November. So, otherwise,
unlimited color, unlimited canna.
So watch what you say, otherwise we don't go let you enter.
Please. UK, I've never seen this level of stinginess before. If I did Nigeria versus Canada, Niger people go pay past this. As Niger hard rich. Inside these pounds that people are earning.
I did UK, but you know, say me, I'm not stingy now. So me,
you are not stingy.
UK people help me, oh.
Don't joy. It has reached the brim. UK people come and pop my money gun, oh.
Now, wow.
Dr. Papa. Dr. Papa.
Real talk, though.
Dr. Papa, where are you from? Almost somebody just sent me 1,000
UK.
stars. Dr. Papa from UK. You got, if you keep it up, UK can actually catch up.
Like you said, real talk. There are two wonderful places. It depends on what you want for
Lovina, UK or Canada, where are you representing? Guys, sorry guys, if you're watching on Instagram, go to Facebook.
Apart from those that don't have papers, if you are legal in any place, people have the opportunity to move from a wonderful place to another wonderful place. You know, so it just depends on the job. I have a friend, I have 3 passports.
Just Canada is as UK they pop, Canada they respond.
Because of work, the work moved him around, and when he got there, he legalized, stayed. And when there was a day he got to the airport, they were asking which passport do you want to use, because there are so many nice passports. So, like I said, it depends on what you do. How you can, like, you have to keep gathering. At the end of the day, it's an individual thing. Well, we're not talking about those that don't have at all. There's a lot of similarities, to be honest, than differences.
A lot of similarities, a lot of opportunities. It all just depends on what you want. But to say that Canada is for the poor,
no, I did not say that. I never said that. Now the guy will say that.
Simply Vic, you they run. You they run.
I was just repeating what you said, bro. Now you talk about
Queen.
That the freeze is not part of the conversation.
One day just popped. I'll share 20 pounds. That 20 pounds don't win everybody for YouTube. 20 pounds. One day, somebody else has popped 10 pounds. UK is leading on YouTube now. UK don't they lead. Let me read their comments. One day Ola says, wait, if you are a professional and live in the UK, you earn good money. I'm a company secretary and I've been earning 130,000 pounds and I live in a beautiful area in Chislehurst. Abiola Ogunleye, UK representing 10 pounds.
Bro, I think we are the only country too that has a surname at the end of the hand.
UK no grill. UK has taken over now. If you are watching on YouTube, super chat, super stickers, and super likes, let me reduce their volume. Let me reduce their volume so you guys can hear me. When you are on YouTube and you are watching, that place where you type, bottom right hand corner, you will see a rectangle with dollar inside. That's how you buy my super chat, super stickers, and super likes. If you are watching on Facebook, it's the bottom left hand corner. You'll see how to buy my stars. Go to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. Bottom left hand corner, you see how to buy my stars. Somebody has coming through right now. Oh yes, Lovina Mahaja. Mama 50 supporting Canada from Atlanta. Whoa, Canada owns Facebook right now. Canada owns Facebook. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Let's go. Big shout out to my people are popping. Please tell me where they are popping. Put your mouth. Where are they popping from? Guys, when you pop on TikTok, tell us where you are popping from. If you're popping on TikTok, tell us exactly where you are popping from. Okay?
Yeah,
where is that?
Pounds is not the currency. People are
Okay,
telling that
someone
pounds
that
is not
popped
the
from
strongest
UK.
currency.
UK?
Canada.
How many times do you use Kuwaiti currency to do
Sweden.
foreign exchange? People know what you're saying now. Come on. If you're not using pound sterling, you're using dollars. If you're not using dollars, even Japanese yen, but they will take it before Kuwaiti currency, even if it's number one. But their country now number one. World, in terms of exchange.
They are popping my stars on Facebook. Facebook is looking good this afternoon. I'm so happy with Facebook.
To attend financial. Okay. As attend financial.
So some more people. We need some more people in the house. We are ending in 10 minutes. So in 10 minutes exactly, Amarachi is going to read the results.
Those of you that said Kuwait has the strongest currency, go and use Kuwaiti currency to buy oil in America now. And see what
Tomorrow we are doing. Hold on, guys. Tomorrow we are doing whoever wins today versus Europe. Whoever wins today versus Europe. So it will be either UK versus Europe or Canada versus Europe. So guys, come prepared. Come prepared. You see the way the Canada people are talking. You see the way this bros represented Canada. Where are all the UK people?
Daddy Freeze, a very unique factor in the city of Toronto. I don't know where you went to Toronto. On the ground, I think it's more than 2 kilometers of underground walkway within the core downtown of Toronto. Yeah, you can walk. You jump off from the subway from the GO train. You go underground and you come out in your office building. There's nowhere in the world that is like that. I don't know anywhere in the world that is like that. Over 2 kilometers of walkway underground. So when you talk about infrastructure, we want to talk about the longest street in the world.
Have you been to Japan?
Tokyo, yes. The longest street in the world is in Canada. The tallest freestanding structure in the world, CN Tower. Not the tallest building, freestanding structure at some point. There's so many bigs in Canada. You know what I'm saying? Canada is, I mean, we got to call it how it is. If you haven't been to the city, there's so much about it that you need to find out. Come visit. There's a lot going on in Toronto. Yeah, not the freeze. It gets cold, but in the summer it's beautiful. It's very hot. It gets really humid, sometimes more humid than Nigeria. So Toronto, yeah, in the summer you're gonna get nice weather all the way from April all the way to like October-ish, kind of like, but in the core of the summer it gets really hot. All right.
You know, one of the most painful thing is everybody that's supposed to be representing UK is not representing UK. So sadly, UK, I feel, is underrepresented in every way. They're trying on TikTok. UK has joined the building. So let me shout out to my people. We have Olawumi Toriola, 1 money gun. Tinuke 402 pop 2 money guns. And Queen Gani AK pop 3 money guns. Alaiton, you're looking very pretty today. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. You know, so who they for this our UK now? Who they here?
Who they were?
Who they here?
Who they catch you?
How can UK people be spoiling UK? Mugbe.
No, I tell you, make me talk who's spoil the UK.
Who they?
Sapa, they worry person.
They worry all of us.
Who spoil the UK? Nigeria is better than UK.
Amarachi,
Hello, ma.
I've missed you.
I've missed you too, ma.
How are they? Simply Vic and my brother. Good afternoon.
Hey, I'm fine.
I said that good afternoon.
Have we spoken this year? No, we haven't.
No, we haven't. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Well,
So, boss,
how's your
it's fine, thank you.
Nice.
So, what's the question?
Canada versus
UK
UK.
versus Canada now. Which one is better?
I've never lived in Canada before, so I can't even say UK is better than Canada.
Okay. But what can you say? What nice things can you say about UK? Nice things, so I didn't say bad things.
Transportation.
Okay, but they don't knock and they say forget transportation. What else?
I would say education for school for the kids.
Okay.
Okay, Canada, they know they use pow for this, so yeah, it's the same thing as here.
Yeah, I literally copied everything about UK.
No, it didn't copy. It's the UK people that went there now.
I'm joking, they copied the UK, Canada. UK has the parliamentary system. Wait in Canada they use where they copy out from. No before.
And she be their brother and sister, and their cousins.
And I tell you, one copy. One is just bigger than the other.
America itself, where America start from, not be from UK. So we got to give UK some props, though. You got to think about the United Kingdom. They started this whole game. They started everything that's happening today. UK, shout out to the UK.
Yeah. UK started everything.
Someone was talking about weather.
Yes, they have extreme weather in Canada.
UK weather is not the best, but I think
It's not the best. We have extreme. But for me, I would say if you want to, for someone who wants to start life, who is leaving Nigeria or Africa to start a life, and if, for you to really, really make it, I think Canada gives you that opportunity.
It's good make we dey correct some people. Somebody said Canada does not have a monarchy, but they have a head of state. I hope you know that. Our head of Commonwealth. And Canada is part of the Commonwealth. Make people go and do their research before they go just talk anyhow.
Yeah, that's what you know. That's what we're saying. That
Ola has just sent $5 again. Canada is more beautiful than the UK. Fact. Quality in life in Canada is 1,000,000 times better. Outdoor activities in Canada swallowed the UK's. What do you think?
Shout out to Ola. Ola is doing amazing. Swallow. Are you comparing Canada and Nigeria? Which one is swallow? I'll be coming down now. Wait.
Well, so that's for me. I don't know. I've never lived there before for me to be able to compare. But what I think is that if, for instance, if I'm a doctor, I'd rather work in Canada than work in the UK.
Okay.
Because there's opportunity for me to grow.
Yes.
In Canada.
Perhaps make more money as well.
And make more money than here in the UK.
Yeah, because UK, our finance system, how we make money, a lot of things are pegged, apart from you are doing business. If it's a salary, a lot of things are pegged. NHS will pay you what NHS will pay you. No ifs, no buts. Everybody has a salary scale.
Yeah.
For Canada, I don't think, is there a salary scale with your health service? You probably can negotiate. I don't know. I can't speak on that.
We have to come back and end.
Someone sent a marvelous confetti.
Marvelous confetti. Who's the person? Hey.
Just what?
Pop my money gun if you're watching on TikTok. Double click the screen. Double click the screen. Double click the screen. Super chat, super stickers, and super likes on YouTube are the only way you will be able to read. I'll be able to read your I'll be able to read your comments. It's been on for a while. No audio. Sometimes because it's connected. Can you hear me now? Can you hear us? We're rounding off right now. So I was asking you, Amarachi, let me hear your take on this before we go back. What is your take so far?
Well, so far, the Canadian people are winning.
The Canadian people are winning. Why would you say so?
Well, they managed to tackle the transportation factor that UK provides. Equal health care.
Better.
To migrate to Canadian people, American people, UK people brought up the fact that they can move or transit from Nigeria to UK easier than from Canada to Nigeria. So yes.
All right. Linda, I'm bringing you to represent UK. You remember Linda now? We had breakfast with her the other day.
Yes.
Hi, Daddy Freeze. Hi. I just got back from the gym. That's why I declined. I thought, oh my God, he's adding me. I actually just got back from the gym just now, so.
All right, you have to get into the conversation. UK or Canada? Where's
Well, obviously I live in the UK. I have family that live in Canada, so I live in the UK, so we'll have to go for UK.
Why? Why would you choose the UK over Canada?
Because obviously I'm a recruiter, so I actually work in, HR. So there's more job opportunities in the UK. Canada's a bit slow. So, I'm sure it's more colder as well. It's more colder than the UK. So, I prefer UK, definitely.
Okay.
Hi, Archie. How are you doing?
Hi.
Oh, your daughter remember me seeing you at
Hi,
Moby
Miss
Peak.
Linda.
Do you remember
Hi,
her?
how are you
Yes.
doing?
Fine.
All
Sorry,
right, we
guys, I
have
just got back from the
Delina,
gym.
if
Like,
I got
I'm
that
on my gym
correctly.
show, so I got back from the gym.
Okay, my darling Linda, you look great. We have Ella.
Thank you.
Hi, Daddy Freeze.
Ella, what do you have to say, UK or Canada?
UK, definitely.
UK. Are you counting all the choices? Why would you say UK?
There's a lot of Nigerians. There are more Nigerians.
Do you think there's more Nigerians in the UK than in Canada, though? Pop my money gun if
Yes,
you're watching on
definitely.
TikTok. Pop my money guns if you're watching on TikTok.
There are definitely more UKs and there's definitely more Nigerians in the UK than Canada. Definitely, 100%.
More Nigerian culture.
Canada's boring, and it's more colder. So yeah, I have a couple of friends that have moved to Canada and they're actually complaining to me that they wish they could move to the UK. So Canada's more boring. Yeah.
Guys, are you reading this? So just one sent a money gun. Just one. What are you choosing, UK or Canada? Just one. Are you choosing UK or are you choosing Canada? Okay, Ella. Thank you so much. Do stay blessed.
But Daddy Freeze, I prefer Nigeria. I just got back from Nigeria 2 days ago. I prefer Nigeria. If you were to vote Nigeria, Canada, or UK, I'll go for Nigeria anytime, any day. Obviously, it's easy for people to say, oh, because you live in the UK, but I prefer Nigeria 100%.
I also prefer Nigeria, but they will attack us if we talk. So let me just dodge this one. Simply Vic, you've been here for a while. I want to see somebody else that can help with the UK. Quite a lot of people are saying I prefer UK now. I hope you are reading the comments and the comments are counting for something. Pop my money guns, guys. Pop my money guns. And a lot of people are asking for my account number. Let me give out the account number again. Pop my money guns. That's it. Just Zold just popped a money gun. I appreciate you guys. You guys are doing amazingly well on TikTok. So my account number is 100131732 Zenith Bank. 100131732 Zenith Bank. I'll take that again. 100131732 Zenith Bank. Okay, so welcome back, guys. Put UK or Canada when you are buying, so that we can count at the end of the day. UK has been stingy today. They caught up on YouTube, but everywhere else, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, they've not particularly done well. So That's the account number. UK guys, we have 10 more minutes. In 10 minutes exactly, we're out of your faces. And Amarachi right here is going to declare winner. So, guys, get in your comments if you want to say something. The lady in red, we've not allowed you to talk, please. My bad. Tell your mom I want some chocolate.
I was wondering why I'm here because I'm not living in Canada, either UK. Where do you live?
Tell her
I stay in Germany. Oh, Germany. Okay.
So if you were to choose Canada or UK, where would you choose?
I've not been to Canada, but I've been several times in UK. I've had friends also living in Canada. They are not complaining either. So I don't know if for now I would say UK because that's where I have been. But yes, but I know Canada is very, very cold. I don't like cold weather. So I would prefer to stay very close to Nigeria. And UK is closer home. Yeah. And why UK is much better is when you get tired of London, you can go to Manchester. From Manchester, you can go to Birmingham. Birmingham, you can go to Leeds. Like, they're more interesting. You can also drive to France. Exactly. Yeah. You can drive to Paris, or you can get on Eurostar. And, you know, there's more lounges, there's more restaurants. Like, a lot of people, once they leave Lagos, the first place they consider coming to is London or the UK. Yeah. You know, so I agree. It's more closer to home. If I was to leave my home to go to the market, it's easy for me to find crawfish and all the stuff to buy Nigerian food. But I don't know much about Canada. But when it comes to UK and African food, you can see lots of that in the UK. There are a lot of places like Dalston Market, Peckham, all those places you can find African food. But I don't really know if maybe Canada caters for that. So that's why UK anytime, any day. Yeah, I quite agree with that. Yeah. Everything I needed, I've ever found in UK. Yeah. Everything, every food.
So we have two people who are choosing the UK now. Amara, what is your take?
The UK is catching up.
The UK is catching up. Do you think the UK can win?
Maybe.
Okay, so I'm just sending we're ending in like 7 minutes.
Wait, a lot of people said Canada.
Canada has been winning since. So.
Really?
Yeah, so UK is playing catch up now, actually. All right, we've got a brother here. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother. What are your thoughts?
It depends on where. It depends on where you buy a house in the UK. It depends on where, you know.
Thank you so much for bringing me to the live show. Actually, for me, I think Canada is the best compared to UK, and I'll give you several reasons, right?
Sorry, hold on 1 second. Ola sent a super chat. He says, obviously, UK is easier to enter than Canada. Canada goes for the top of the tops, whereas the UK goes for anybody. Reasons you find Agberos in the UK. If you're watching on Instagram, go right now to Facebook. Search for Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. Scroll to today's video. You see me and Amarachi there waving. Yeah, that's us on Facebook. Scroll to today's video. Click on the video. Bottom left-hand corner, you see how to buy my stars. I'm counting the stars. We are counting the money too. The money right now, Canada is leading, except on YouTube, where UK is leading. So, anyhow you want to do, they say no be only talk, money safe, follow. So, my brother, continue what you were saying.
All right, thank you so much, Daddy Freeze. So, like I was saying, if you have your money, definitely living Nigeria is not an option. I can't leave Nigeria if I have my money, right? And the reason why most of that's
what everybody agrees. Linda says exactly the same thing.
Yes, definitely.
This is the fact. Like, nobody, it's not contestable. That's the fact. I took time to listen to your YouTube video, and I saw someone justify Canada. I can't leave Nigeria where I have moderate temperature. I don't have -6. I don't have -30. I don't pack snow. And you're telling me to come here. I can't do that. That's obvious. So if I have my money to provide my security and provide everything I need to support life, I'll be in Nigeria. I won't be here. Yeah. That's the point, right? And the reason why most of us left is for greener pasture.
right? And
Job opportunities.
that is it. So comparing it at par with UK, I'll root for Canada several times, and I'll give my reasons. The reason is that UK is saturated to an extent. UK is not immigrant friendly. It's not immigrant friendly. That's the fact. UK wants you to come and spend your money, and they'll kick you out. UK started opening doors and giving people opportunity to stay. Opportunity to stay after the COVID, when they were short, they didn't have a lot of labor force to do most of their job that their citizens won't do. So they opened the avenue for Nigerians to come with their dependents, right? And in the past, my wife went to the UK. Immediately you're done for your master's or your study, you're not supposed to stay additional second more than your visa permit. So for me, I don't see it. I just feel they want to use you, get your money, and kick you out, right? But Canada will give you an opportunity to come, and they'll give you a platform not to go back to your country. This is the fact. Canada is a place where if you come, even as a temporary resident, staying here for 18 months, your kids, if you have kids who are less than 18, they are eligible for child benefits, which your country will not do for you. Even while you're here, even before having your papers, your kids are eligible for free school and free education, which I know UK does it. I don't know how UK NIS is, NHS or what they call it system.
NHS.
But Canada here,
NHS.
Well, Canada here is free too, right? And I'm not saying they're not racism, right? They're not racial that racial trend there, but it's low, like it's hidden, right, in Canada. And Canada is a place where, if you know what you're doing, if you survive in Nigeria and come here, I came here as a temporary resident. I was on open work permit while my wife was on a PhD studies. In less than 2 years, we got our permanent residence. We came here in 2019. In 2023, we got our citizenship. UK won't do that for you, right? And there's a lot of support that you get here to encourage you support life, which I don't think you can get it in UK. And again, lastly, I feel, those days when we're writing JAPA, you have second choice. I feel UK is second choice after all trial to Canada. That's what I define it, because most of my friends, and I'm not, this is the fact, that in UK are still striving to come to Canada. So if UK is the cocoa there, why would they want? They will just be patient and be there, right? So that was just my take. I think I will still go for Canada anytime, any day, that's it.
All right, guys. I think we can finally close the vote right now. We've tried, but I think it's time. Someone said, go to Nigeria and be battling heat stroke. Tolu Oniki be calming down. Which heat stroke?
If you have money, you know go battle heat stroke. Now,
Do you battle heat stroke? Do you battle heat stroke? She lives in Nigeria. She's finer than many people that live abroad.
Nigeria is sweet. I just got back.
She just got back. We had breakfast together at Movenpick.
We had breakfast, just like Daddy Freeze, myself, his wife, his kids. We had breakfast like a week and a half ago or so in Nigeria. So yeah.
I've told myself there's a level I will get to. I'm going back to Nigeria. That's a fact. Like when I get what I'm looking for. Like
she was saying the same thing. Linda was saying, you see, I said something. I said this last holiday, the amount of people who either came back to Nigeria finally or had conversations with me about coming back finally, they're more than 30. She's one of them.
Wow.
She's one of them. She mentioned it to me that, look, Daddy Freeze, I'm really considering coming back home. She's here.
I mentioned that to Daddy Freeze. Yes, I did. I've actually moved to Nigeria twice. I've had 2 attempts. Obviously, I was born in the UK. I was born in the UK, so
McLexy is already. I'm angry with McLexy, though. Yeah. McLexy got married.
So
he did not invite me to his wedding.
Relocating to Nigeria, and those 2 attempts, obviously, I never understood Nigeria, but I realized the older I'm getting and the more friends I'm connecting with there, I'm understanding the system much better. And definitely, there's going to be a point that I relocate back home. 100%.
I said something.
I will.
I said 100%. Something about Nigeria. If you have your money in Nigeria, There is nowhere better. Let me tell you, you don't even need that much money. If you are earning $4,000 a month in Nigeria, you are better off than anywhere else in the world with that same amount of money. In Nigeria, you will live good. As in, you'll be good. You will have fun. And then you have time for your family. You guys will go. As in, you don't know how sweet Nigeria is. Come, is Nigeria sweet to you? What do you think of Nigeria?
You have your daddy freeze, you have your driver, you have someone that helps you with the like God.
If we count the amount of people that help in the house, they are like 5. If we count the guy that washes cars.
I'm telling you.
And all for how much? For nothing.
Yeah, but again, we also don't need to encourage that, because that's like abuse of labor, right?
No, they are glad to be doing it where there is no work.
So no, it's
I think that's what I looked at. That's the angle I'm looking at. It's like you bring in someone to come do house chores, and you're paying
No, they will beg you for it. And let me tell you, me.
Sorry, what's your name?
That's my name.
Okay, yeah. That's their job. That's a job they decided to do.
Somebody say $4,000 in Nigeria, I go relocate sharply. I'm telling you, $4,000 a month is about 7 million naira. With 7 million naira, as in, you can marry 3 wives and you'll be okay. You know what 7 million naira in Nigeria is? How much is driver? Driver salary is 100,000. How much is nanny? Nanny salary is about another 100,000. As in, you never scratch the money. You see, if now the money be this, you never scratch them. You just they tickle the money. You collect 100,000, 100. As in, how much petrol will you use a month? Let's say 200,000.
It's true.
If you earn 7 million naira a month and you live well, you will save 4 million. You save 3.5 million every month. You will save it. And you will eat well.
This is it. I don't know. Like, I'm speaking from my own perspective, right? I don't know for other people. I think I make more in Canada when I was in Nigeria. When I was in Nigeria, I was working with Guarantee Trust Bank. I was a mid-level staff. I was a banking officer prior to my leaving in 2019, right? Comparing my income there, I am my wife anyway. Let me not say mine alone. There in Nigeria and here, I think Canada outweighs it so much. But the thing is, you just make the money. You don't have. There's no life.
Somebody said, listen to Dami or Lai or Lani or BC. Dami, be like, say, no, be only you foolish. Your papa join you in this foolishness. What's the minimum wage in Nigeria? 70K. If I pay you 100K, I'm paying you above minimum wage. No be me say make Nigeria no good. So why will you say that's wickedness? Baba, let me tell you something. If I put CV, house girl or driver wanted, and I put 100K salary, I will not be able to finish auditioning the people. Olori buruku ni eni, Dami Olaya, Ola woni ya eni. Olori buruku. If you come my page, can't talk nonsense again, I go find you physically. Olori buruku. Minimum wage na 70K. If I dey pay person where they work for my house 100K, I'm paying above minimum wage.
You're doing very well now. I know.
Doing very
That's
well.
a good job for the person.
Ah.
No, seriously, like, Canada is good for that, because, like, I've said it several times. I mean, I know my kids they want to be here, you know that, because they came here while they were quite young, right? But for me, before my 45, I don't run. If I finish my mortgage, I don't come out, because I don't want to leave the body for my wife. And once I'm done paying mortgage, I've left.
You're coming back home.
Nigeria is great.
Now, somebody said, hold on. Somebody said, you see, foolish people, which employer will pay you 7 million naira a month in Nigeria? That's how you know that somebody is foolish. This guy, if he comes back, if you have a property or 2 in the UK, instead of collecting that 2,000 pounds a month for your property in the UK, come to Nigeria and collect that 4,000 pounds in Nigeria. That's what we are talking
Let me
about.
answer that question. I'm a recruiter, I'm a recruiter, and I work in the oil and gas industry. So there are clients that I work with, they pay Nigerians, like as I speak to you, they pay Nigerians 3 million a month, 4 million a month in the oil and gas. Till now, even with the hardship in Nigeria, the recession, whatever, they're still getting paid. Like, yeah, so that's my sector. That's what I'm in, oil and gas. So there are people, so to answer whoever asked that question, there are people in Nigeria that get paid such amount as we speak. And they don't make too much noise about it. And those people are happy with their life in Nigeria. They don't even want to move to the UK.
They won't move. Why would I move? I move. The only reason I'm here is just my passport, and I've gotten it. I mean, I'm looking at exploring Nigeria and stuff. Yeah. The passport just gives you that leadway to wherever you want to go to, right? That's just it. Nigerian passport, there are a lot of restrictions, but I mean, having my passport,
See,
I can actually
let me tell you a story. I met this old Igbo man. He had worked in the UK for 40 years. He's 70 years old. He went there to school, finished his school when he was 30, masters and all, and started work. And he worked for 40 years, now retired. Say one day, he just asked himself, say, his pension in a month was about £1,200. He had 3 properties. Two were on rent, one was on what's this thing called? Airbnb.
Oh, Airbnb, okay.
He was making from his properties almost £8,000 in a month. Do you know that this guy came back home, bought a new property, making his 4th property?
Wow.
Every month he's paying his mortgage from Nigeria and he's eating like £5,000. He became a chief. Do you know what it is to be? £5,000 is like 11 million naira a month for a 70-year-old man.
Yeah. Yes.
I just talked to the Baba. I said, Baba, no marry new wife. I know say go they hungry you. Because there is this 21-year-old girl that this Baba likes. Now me they beg the Baba, say this girl if it buy you, collect your money run. Yeah. Baba no look and say the girl no love you. Now your money she love. You are 70. You can't do anything with this girl. Just leave her. But you don't know what it is like. Make 21-year-old girl they fall for you. Say she wanna she they throw marriage, give Baba. Say Baba marry me. So you need to understand that Niger not sweet now because say you not get the money. Niger sweet. Niger sweet. Yes, that we have those issues of safety. I will not lie. But see, we've been since I've been going live. Since I have been going live, NEPA never go. You never see me do live with candle before. In my estate, we have 24 hours light. They take it for like 5 minutes. They not even up to 5 minutes. 1 minute, 2 minutes when they are switching power. Or then once a year or twice a year, they have to change a transformer. Then we don't have light. Let me tell you, is the light situation where you live unbearable?
No.
Is the water situation unbearable?
No.
Of course, it's not 24 hours like the UK or Europe, but we have 23 hours, 45 minutes of light, if not more.
Yeah. It's good.
Let me even shock you. Those that are clamoring for 24 hours light, can they pay for it if they have 24 hours light? Yeah, even
we pay for it in the UK.
Even if I shut down my house.
Somebody say brown water. My darling, is our water brown?
I'll keep paying for utilities.
Yeah.
I can go and fetch you a glass of water from my tap. In my estate, we have crystal clear water.
You're paying for it.
Somebody say, but not everywhere now that it freeze. My estate is not the best estate in Lekki. It's actually an average estate. They are better. Lekki is riddled with amazing estates. They don't even think of Banana Island. Don't even think of Ikoyi. Don't even think of VI.
Oh wow, that place. I mean, make God just give person the kind of money they look for. I don't go back.
Someone say you live in an estate. Not all Nigerians live in an. I mean, say make you not live for estates. I mean, say make you stay Abule. Baba, we said one thing and we have all agreed. Nigeria is good if you have money. If you have money, you stay in an estate.
Yes.
The reason why you are not staying in an estate is because you are poor. Let's agree with this. Nigeria is not bad. You are poor, so you are suffering.
Nigeria is sweet.
As in, I met 30 people this last holiday, including this Linda. They all want to come back home.
I
They
was
are-
on the plane that they praised just 2 days ago. I was looking down. I was feeling depressed. I thought, oh my God, you mean my holiday is over? I'm back in this UK.
My sister that was here, Olaiton, her kids were crying when they were taking them back to the UK. There was a little boy. Remember that little boy that you were playing with that came from America? What's his name? That came to see my car
With glasses.
with glasses.
Estate.
Arinze. He did not want to go back to America. What was he saying?
Said America is not that expensive.
That he, as in, kid, they brought him for holiday in Nigeria. Baba saying no, they go back. Do you know how many children I've seen that as children will change it for you now? They carry them bound and gagged on aeroplane. They carry them go back. They say they don't want to come out for Nigeria. I'm not making this up. Children are the worst. Once you get money, you carry your children come Nigeria. You give them Nigeria cruise. They are not going back.
Yeah. But you know what? I've noticed that it frees. Please, I don't mean to sound anyway. Some of the youths are lazy. They don't want to work because this JAPA has become a trend, right? There's so much opportunity in Nigeria that if people just stay focused and forget about, government is not looking after us, and just use their brain, think of an idea.
Baba, see now.
They'll make it. They'll make it. But some of the youths are lazy. They don't want to work. So if you don't want to work, how are you going to be successful?
See exactly what I was saying. You know McCleggsy, we had dinner with him. You know him, we had dinner with him at Movenpick. Look at what he said. My kids loved it. They were crying when we were leaving. Baba, anybody wait till you say Nigeria no good. Now say they not get money. Leave them. We don't.
The thing is, I won't entirely say the Nigerian youths are lazy, because if you take those Nigerian youths to this place, they will also strive to survive. I will only put it on the system. There's a systemic issue, right? And the systemic issue is working against most of the youths there. Some people are actually striving to survive, but they say, okay, let's take for example gas, fuel. If you are an SME, you're doing like all this barbing salon, you have a small business you're running. How much are you going to make to get those fuel to power your business, right? So I see it as a systemic issue. If the system is encouraging, honestly speaking, I don't think it's not the same Nigerians that leave the four walls of Nigeria to this place, and they excel. Like some of my white colleagues tells me, what kind of spirit are you guys created with? Like, you guys come here in less than 2 years, you've gotten your mortgage and you're doing well. Like, how? This is what they struggle to get here, them that as the indigenous people here that were born here. So I don't think we're really lazy, honestly speaking. And I'm not also making excuses for those who are really, but I think the system is not also encouraged. And that's the system that we looked at and we decided to leave. Not that we're not hungry when we were in Nigeria.
You see, self-education, is very important. I know what I'm saying because, like I told you, I'm a recruiter. I've been in Nigeria where I've been to see clients because some of my clients are like Chevron. I work with Chevron and some drilling contractors in Nigeria, and I've actually advertised jobs, and I've asked some of these candidates, send me your CV. Some of them, and I'm not exaggerating, can not even write CV. Just a normal CV. They're lazy.
You're right.
So when I say they're lazy, I know I'm a recruiter, remember. So people are looking for jobs. They come to me to help them find job. Just to write a normal CV, they've been lazy. Oh, madam, please help me rewrite the CV. I said, how can I rewrite CV for you when you have Google there? You have chat and GPT to help you to correct your mistakes, right? To go through everything. So I know what I mean by Nigerians are lazy, because you can actually sell these days. This generation we're living in, to me, is the best generation compared to our parents' generation. So they're waiting for government to improve the system, but there's so many. You can do crypto. You can do so many things. Even if getting job opportunities out there's not working for you, you can
now, brother,
yourself.
let me tell you something.
I know what I'm talking
There's
about.
the king just popped my money gun. Let me tell you something about Nigerian youth being lazy. My wife owns a company, a food company, and she owns a catering school. You know what she says all the time? People are in her DM begging for money. Sometimes she has a free course Come and learn this course. The salary, minimum salary you will earn for this course is 200,000 naira a month. Instead of you begging me for 50,000 naira, let me give you a free slot. Come and learn this thing, and in 3 months, go and get a 200K a month job. They will never come. Let her talk to you about employment and entitlement. You will understand that I'm not saying Nigerian youths are lazy. I wouldn't use the word lazy. I would say
Maybe not lazy.
entitled.
So yeah, I correct myself, not lazy.
I'll say
They don't want to put in the
entitled.
effort. They don't want to put in the effort.
They want easy money. And I think religion, hold on, I think religion is partly responsible for that. They believe that when you are rich or when you are doing well financially, you are blessed by God. So there is a systemic fundamental error with the thinking capacity, the cognitive ability of the average Nigerian. And that is on 100. I have people who have offered jobs before. Why don't you come and do this for me? I'll pay you monthly. They will disappear. Instead, they want you to dash them money. How many? You see, they are not ready to put it. They are looking for free money. That's why the betting houses are selling so well in this country, because everybody wants to put in 5K and walk away with 300K.
That is it.
They want fast track to success. Fast track.
Somebody says, Daddy Freeze, most of them don't have money to commute themselves to where they want to learn. Let me tell you about Basket Mouth. Basket Mouth told me a story. Hold on. Basket Mouth said after he won his first comedy show, they were living in Surulere. He came to MC. He came to just showcase his talent in a hotel at an event for free. When he finished, he did not have transport money. He finished at 10 o'clock in the night and started walking from a hotel to Surulere. You cannot tell me you don't have transport. Somebody has given you an opportunity to come and learn. If you are telling me they don't have transport, it's still part of it. So I should give you transport money to come and learn what will benefit you. That's entitlement.
I agree with you, Daddy Freeze. You're not.
So I'm saying Nigerian youths are lazy. No, it's more of a sense of entitlement.
Entitlement, okay.
Because if you don't have that sense of entitlement, you believe that, oh, this is a massive opportunity I have here. Let me grasp it and let me make the best out of it. You understand what I'm saying? We all had. If I tell you my younger brother's story, my younger brother went to 2 universities at the same time, and I know my papa for house. My papa no sabi give pikin money. My papa na aka gum when I experienced it. High grade aka gum. My brother did not say because my papa no go give her money, no go school. He hustled his. My younger brother was representing his school in sports. There, when you represent school, they will dash you money, they will give you some stipend. He was using that. He was drumming in church. They were paying him salary to drum or to play guitar, one of them. Papa sent himself to school. Today he's doing his PhD in the UK. Do you understand? You cannot, they don't give you, okay, inside the school, let's say you need 100K a month to survive. They've given you 15K. If that is your transport to the school, hustle the rest. Believing that somebody will come and...
They won't give her 15K. Your parents try. I went to FUTU, Federal University of Technology. Like, my story is just when you said if you say your story, I keep smiling. Like, sometimes when I'm having some quiet time with my kids, I tell them where I'm coming from, right? And they're like, how is that possible? I say, see this one. When I don't know the stress a person don't pass through. I went to FUTU. It was 1,500. And when I say 1,000, this is not 1989. This is 2005, 2006. So it's not like this is I graduated in 2009. I entered the university in 2004 and graduated 2009.
Then my parents will give me 1,005. That includes your feeding, your transport, your photocopy, everything. And I will be crying like, what is this? What will this do for me? They say if you don't want to go, come back. You mustn't go to school, go and learn trade. Go and learn one handwork. And I was determined. I knew this is just the only part for me because I knew where my strength lies, and I knew I was not. Then I'll go to school. When I met my wife in the university, second year, I was doing laborer. They were building our Catholic church then, NFCS. I was doing laborer job in school just to make sure I raise money for my handout. I raise money for photocopying material. I raise money to even eat. I told my kids once too. I said, then I used to buy beans and we are going for 50 naira then. I'll eat that beans morning, afternoon, night. I'm not making up this story before God and man. So it's not been easy.
That year, if you mess like this, everywhere spoil.
You don't stay close to me that Today the story is different because it's just that determination. The job I got after my service in NYC service from Lagos, they didn't invite me. GT Bank didn't invite me for the interview. I went to get crack at Owerri Hotel Plaza. I was there. They chased me with the security through me. I jumped fence, enter. I said today I must stay until I finish this exam. It was my that persistence. That's persistence in me that the manager said, do you have anything that can identify that you're less than 26 years? I said, yes, I have my driver's license. He said, come and write. Inside that hall, one of the candidates gave me pencil to write that exam. We were about 2,000 that wrote that test. And they took only 20 out of that was my transition. So, and when you tell them to think, hey, this guy is making up stories. And these are verifiable facts. So, it's well. Anybody that has ears, let the person hear. We don't want to hear their business anyway. We say I will not fall from heaven. You need to think.
Ronku's baby. This is another lady friend of mine. Do you know why I like her? She supports my channel. She get money. She dey work for UK. Ronkus, if you had money, will you come back to Nigeria?
Yes, I've made 2 attempts and I came back once.
Ha! Hey, Tolu Honiki, Mrs. Linda, come and see people that are willing to come back home. Hey!
No, I sold the property and I moved to Nigeria in 2016. So what happened? Where are you now? Are you in the UK right now? I came back. Okay.
Why did you come back? And what would you need to come back to Nigeria finally?
If I have the kind of money, because now I've tried it once and I know what it takes, what it entails, what you really needed. Yeah. When you see Nigeria, everybody wants to live in Nigeria. I'm telling you, unless probably you had a kind of trauma before you left the country. Okay. Some people, whether they are millionaire in UK or Canada or wherever, they will never go back to Nigeria, venture it at all. They won't go back. Okay. Because of whatever experience that made them even relocate in the first, instance. Don't forget that it wasn't everyone that actually left in their own accord, yeah? And it's not a pleasant relocation for half of us that relocated. It has to be one issue or the other for a lot of people. Some people traveled on the platter of gold, rich family, rich background, brother abroad, asked you to come, helped you, friends helped you, It's quite different, okay? For some of us, we finished uni and, I had a job before I go, so I won't even lie about it. So I was one of the few lucky ones that finished service and got a job straight off, I had everything before I left Nigeria, but at that point, I came for my leave and I decided to stay. So someone like me, I didn't do JAPA at all, okay? I came, tried to experience 1 or 2 things. I was still in between. I was on leave, actually. I was still contemplating, do I want to go back? What life would I get if I stay here? And all my friends, good enough, they were, all in professional jobs, one way or the other. And they introduced me to what I did. And within a short period, I had to pay for the course. So paying for that course when I came in means you have tied your money, you're not going back. So that was all about me coming to the UK. It wasn't a jackpot. It wasn't a bad experience in Nigeria. I didn't suffer anything. My family didn't suffer anything. So some of us had it good like that. Okay. Now, essence of jackpot is mainly things were not good where you are.
That's the word. That was exactly why the word JAPA came in. Everybody wanted to move. Everybody wanted to like leave that country, go anywhere. JAPA does not even mean coming to UK to tell you how bad it was in Nigeria at some point. It doesn't mean coming to Canada. People went as far as going to Libya. So that tells you the country was really, really in a mess at that point in time. And when I say in a mess, we're talking of percentage here. It doesn't still mean that people were not enjoying life or enjoying money, wealth, riches, when some people were really, really, really in a mess. So it's all different for everybody, okay? Now, my coming here, I had a very good experience stepping down in the UK, and I don't lie about it because anytime I come on Daddy Freeze live, all my friends were like on it. In fact, they will forward it to themselves. They keep forwarding it, so I can't even lie when I'm on live. I came to the UK, and immediately I stepped down my foot here. I went for a course straight. Imagine that the month I came, I started a course, and I paid for it, £450 then. And I had a crash course of 8 weeks just to do the job I started. I didn't do all the mania jobs. I'm not boasting, but that was you. When you travel abroad, now let me go back to something. It depends on who you come to stay with that will determine your first journey. If you relocate and you're staying with people doing mania jobs, the only thing they will introduce you to is mania jobs.
Yes.
And your bad experience will start from there because you never have any good thing to say. You are going to struggle for more years because of where you stayed or who.
Your first contact.
Yeah, whoever was taking you through will determine because if you are living with somebody who was in a care job, how can the person introduce you to IT?
Not at all.
So I was one of the fortunate ones who had friends who already had their feet down, who must have passed through that stage, and they were in the good, state when I came in. So I had a good experience stepping down here, and up till now, I've not had reasons to say, oh, I regret relocating. But do I want to live in Nigeria? Yes, 100%.
Yes, we all do.
Do you want to go back tomorrow, Ronke? If you just win the lottery right now? Yes. Will you even resign?
That buttresses my point that I've always made. 90% of people abroad will come back home if they had the funds to live in Nigeria and live well.
It's all about funds. It's all about funds. You see, the problem some of us made trying to relocate, or when people come for Dirty December, is that period. You have worked for 5-10 years. You're only coming to spend that money in 2 weeks. So it was good. It would be good for you because you can afford anything, to enter any club, to enter anywhere. High places, your friend will take you to high places because you got the money at that moment. But if you are to stay in that Nigeria for 6 months, you will crash.
Yes. It's not sustainable.
It's not sustainable. You will crash. Because the moment you move out of that country, whether you were living in Nigeria, Morocco, or wherever, you wouldn't want to go back there. Your standard has to shift. Everything about you will be like, obviously, you can't go back to the trenches. That's for those who came from the trenches. I'm just saying. So the moment you go back to Nigeria, if you were living in, I'm from Ibadan. So let's assume that you were living in, you were living in Bere, I'm just saying, just Okeado, wherever. And then I decided to move back. Do you think I want to go back there and live or build a house there?
This is for you.
My standard at that point.
You were living in Bere?
No. Yeah, no, I'm just looking for a kind of area.
Okay. Erubami. Because I used to work at Bere.
I live in Ring Road. No. So all I'm saying is the moment you step out of a place and you're returning after a few years, you're not going back to the same place you left. You want a better standard for you because that's what you have experienced over years. Everything about you will change. People even think when we return home, oh, they're posing. What's wrong with this? Oh, it's hot. It's this. It's that. They think you're posing, but no. You have spent years in a system that works. So you will complain about certain things. So do I want to go back to Nigeria? I will go back tonight if you give me the offer I will need. I'm telling you. Everybody wants to live in that country. If you are rich, if you've got all it takes, if you have a sustainable business that you have set up, everybody wants to go back. Anyone telling you they don't want to go back, like I said, I'm not blaming or it depends on how you see the country before you left or why you left. Some people did not leave because they didn't have money. They left because of family issues. There are reasons. People, I listen to a lot of things here because
People will just tell you why they would never. If you mention it where some people are discussing and you say, I can't wait to go back to that, they give you that look of, are you okay? Surely, which country? Because the only aspect of Nigeria people hold on to, that is when they don't want to relocate back, is they tell you only the black aspect of Nigeria. Oh, one Benyo. I don't want to use it in English. And then they buy person, then they do this bad roads, no security, no this. That is what they hold on to encourage themselves that was the reason they're not coming back. They are not coming back because they cannot afford it. Some 90% are not coming back because they cannot afford it. Nigeria is expensive and interesting to live.
Somebody say, what about security?
Security?
If you can afford it, you'll get some security.
Yes, that's the phrase. There is no security in the whole world. Everybody is dealing with a little security in every country. Are you telling me that they know they buy people here anyhow? Are you telling me that you live in the UK? Do you know how many what do you name GUNS crime where they here? Do you know what people do to each other? They're not they buy for Canada. They're not they buy for America. And NIVES as well, crime, yes. Really? So what I'm saying is, it is everywhere, but everybody is buying their protection if you can afford it. All this, when they carry person, then they buy person. How many people they don't carry for Lekki when they don't buy? Tell me, what is the percentage?
You know what? Finally, because we need to end now and my daughter needs to make a choice. The conversation originally was, even though this is a very interesting conversation, but I have to end it because I'm exhausted and I'm still going to come back in the middle of the night.
Have you started since?
How many hours have we been here?
Over 3 hours.
Over 3 hours.
Wow, I just came
So you came in at the tail end. Now I want to ask you, Ronke, Canada or the UK? You are going to be my final entry. Where would you choose to live if you had money and if you didn't?
I'll still choose UK. I'll still choose UK. UK, definitely. Yeah, I'll still choose UK.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, drum roll. Is it UK that won? Is it Canada that won? Or is it a tie?
UK.
To make that selection, I choose my very beautiful
UK.
scientist daughter, Amarachi.
UK.
Okay, so
And you have to tell us your reason why you're picking. Guys, you can still quickly pop my money gun. If you're watching on TikTok, this is your last opportunity. Should we just give them 5 more minutes? Let's give them 5 minutes, just in case anybody wants to pop a quick money gun. 5 more minutes. UK people, 5 more minutes. If you're watching on Instagram, run to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. Bottom left-hand corner, click on today's video. You see how to buy my stars. Go to Facebook right now. If you're watching on YouTube, super chats, super stickers, and super likes. Just mention where you are from. It will help. We have exactly 5 more minutes. Pop my money guns if you're watching on TikTok, or go to TikTok, search for Daddy Freeze, Daddy FRZ. There's the king. Just popped a money gun. There's where do you rep? We have 5 more minutes. In 5 more minutes, Amarachi is going to make her decision. 5 more minutes, and I'm starting the clock now. 3, 2, 1, and we go. We're counting to 5
he
minutes.
said he's repping England.
The king is repping England. Pop my money guns. Pop. We have 5 more minutes. Pop my money gun if you're watching on TikTok. Double click the screen. Share the video. If you're watching on Instagram, go right now to YouTube. Search for Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. Bottom left-hand corner, you'll see how to buy my stars. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll read your comments with super chat, super stickers, and super likes. We've got 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go. I'm not reading your comments. Comments are, is it that you came here or you bought super chat or you paid money? Because also, there's also an economic test. If Canadians are doing well, they will spend more money. If UK people are doing well, they will spend more money. So we are judging not on your comments, but on your expenditure and on those who came live to represent. Simply Vic, my brother from Vancouver who spoke so well. Pop my money gun right now. We're running out of time. Pop that money gun as we're leaving. We're running out of time.
You said I should not count comments when judging, right?
You can't, unless the comment comes with a super chat.
What about Instagram comments?
No, Instagram comments are 0. Instagram, you judge the people that came and spoke. How well did they speak?
That phrase,
Yeah.
could I quickly say something? Yeah.
All right.
For the JAPAs, who are the current JAPAs, Canada, from my experience with them and information, is like they are quick to get their papers in Canada. They're quick.
Which is a
Depending
point.
on how, they're quick. If that's the case, you're looking for, I want my papers, Canada, UK, you can spend 10 years and you're still, waiting. But for Canada, I could see most people get their papers quicker than the people in the UK. For that aspect, I'll say Canada. For other reasons, I'll say UK.
We have 3 more minutes. Pop my money guns. Go right now. Buy my stars. We're counting now. It's about to end. We've got 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. TikTok people, we're not reading your comments if they don't have money gun.
I want to do stars. Hold on the first.
Ronku's baby. Show you the here. Ronku's baby.
What?
Monkey Annie. I'm enjoying you. Oh, Jedodoleni. Linda, do you speak Yoruba?
No, but I have a lot of Yoruba friends. I don't.
Let me also greet my lovely sisters, Tolu Honiki and Linda. I love you guys. Mrs. Linda and Tolu Honiki, I love you guys.
Yes, yeah.
Simply Vic, thanks for coming.
So Daddy Freeze, let me go. Nice speaking to you guys. I just got back from the gym and I just came on the live, so I've still got my gym clothes on. So
all right, Linda,
so
God bless you. Thank you so much for coming. And my brother here too, thank you so much for coming.
Right.
We've got 1 minute, 30 seconds left.
I'll be on you live very soon. Thank you, Daddy Freeze. Good night, guys.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night. So, we've got 1 minute left. Pop that money gun. Is going to count for you because whoever wins UK versus Canada will go against Europe. Yes. Europe versus Canada or Europe versus UK. That's the one that's coming next.
Oh, Daddy Freeze, telling me Facebook is not responding for my payments. I don't know.
Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ ká rí láburú. Facebook, what's wrong with you? You push your Facebook.
See.
What's he saying?
I'm trying to buy Star and it's saying Facebook isn't responding. Do you want to close the app or wait?
Close the app and come back. Oh yeah, we have 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. Last chance for you to represent. Someone say UK, no, UK versus Europe general.
Purchase didn't happen. I don't know why. I'll do it later. Don't worry.
Big shout out to Just One. I think she represents Canada. Okay, so one more came in for Canada. And time up. Brr, brr, brr. So, over to you, Amarachi.
Okay.
Make your choice.
Well, it was hard.
It was hard.
Yes. Because
Okay.
both individuals raised valid points. But I think considering the external factors, the winner is
the UK.
UK.
Woo! How? UK won.
Yes. Well, first off.
Okay, let's hear. She's a scientist, so she'll give us proof.
Well, what is it again? They both raised valid points. At first, they mentioned the transportation in UK, but that was debunked by Team Canada. But then they also mentioned, the Canadians mentioned better salaries, lower taxes, more infrastructures. They also mentioned easier papers and easier migrations, less racism. Then UK people, they mentioned better education, better more cultural diversity, better weather, smaller and friendlier, and they also mentioned a better life, social life. So both of them had like 5 points each, but then UK brought in more money. So UK on YouTube brought about £60, while the Canadians brought about 30 to 40 Canadian dollars.
You see why you have to come to the UK?
Then, okay, most of the people that raised money guns were UK, Team UK. And
So
then,
Team UK also did better on TikTok.
yes.
But that can change. Now, Team Canada can just buy 10 money guns and then we'll now have a contest to win. On Facebook, looks like UK did better on Facebook. You understand? So, Canada won the comment section. Should we declare a tie, Amara, or you believe the UK won?
I think we can declare it.
Don't be shy. Just choose you. Let me not spoil it for you, please. Whatever you choose works for me.
The reason I'm saying is because UK won like this
It was very
little, and that was due to external factors like the cash.
It was due to external. So points for points, UK and Canada were good. So Kwesi is popping some money guns right now. What is Kwesi saying? Kwesi, where are you representing? Somebody say Canada won.
I didn't.
UK won hands down. Hey, 3,000 stars. I would say for free that UK won Facebook hands down. And UK won YouTube. Kwesi,
Oh, really?
yes.
But what could also be established was that Canada is for people that are trying to make it, and UK is for people that are less
Has
trying
made it.
to
Is
make
that what
it.
you're saying?
Let's
No,
try to make it.
unless trying, because they kept on bringing up points concerning people who would want to make it in life. That is the advantage of Canada. UK, it was more social life, so I will assume that a lot of them like UK because of other factors besides making it. And concerning the fact that they said that the taxes in Canada were less, so I will feel like people who want to make it want to spend less on taxes.
So that's as far as we can go. That's the third hour just ending. Thank you all so much. So UK won. Yay! UK won. But Canada did an amazing job. And they were very convincing. And I like Canada a whole lot more than I used to like them before. That I can definitely attest to. The UK won more on buying money gun and super chats and super stickers. Give me your mic. But Canada, Kwesi, God bless you. Kwesi is just popping away. Kwesi, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your gifts. This was nice. Really, really nice. I'm extremely grateful. I do not take this for granted. Kwesi, thank you so much. It was fun. It was a conversation that lasted 3 hours. We had a huge turnout of people. Kwesi is just popping away. Thank you so much, Kwesi. This has been an amazing day. Put this to charge there, or your mom's phone is charging. Go and plug it. You've removed it. Whoa, somebody just sent me stars on Facebook. Ridwan, let's do Australia soon. 100.
Kwesi sent money comes again.
Kwesi, thank you so much. Kwesi has done so well. I appreciate you. Ridwan Lukman Adigun, thank you so very much. It's been a wonderful day, and I am so grateful to you all for making today special. Big shout out to my people in Canada. I know we're going to go Europe against UK now, and then we're going to go, the winner would go against Australia, and then the overall winner would go against America. So that American one, I could just keep quiet. All right, guys, God bless you. Look forward to having you soon again. Take care. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming. Kwesi, God bless you. Tinuke, thank you so much. Keep popping my money guns. Bye, Tinuke. Thank you very much. She's greeting you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much.